What's poppin', my people? My name is Carl.
I'm Shamo.
What up, what up? Thanks so much for hanging out with us this week. My name is Max.
Welcome to episode 38 of Host Accountable.
Here we go.
Fucking back in the stew, boys.
Hell
Good to be
yeah.
back.
Let's get jiggy with it. Shout out Decker Pollinari. Shout out you. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 38.
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable.
Hell yeah, man.
We got bugs in the stew.
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable.
They won't last long.
It's good to be back.
So good, man. It's been too long.
Shout out all the beautiful people.
Hold us accountable.
Long time.
Ooh, man, what's it been, like 2-3 weeks?
Couple 2-3.
Couple, 2-3
Been a
weeks.
while.
Well, you know, and
So long, Seamus came out of retirement.
Believe it or not.
I went from retirement right to a nursing home.
Hey, he deserves a round of applause.
Thank you.
Good job,
We
buddy.
gotta make our own sound effects.
Yeah,
now.
right.
New phone, new year, new phone, new me. You know what I mean?
Got a few kinks to work out, but, you know, we
Hey.
do have some upgrades, some updates to the show we just want to run through real quick. So if you're listening via the podcast, we have the show guide with like a segment breakdown and times for each segment in that show guide or show info. Whether that's, you know, in YouTube, you might have to hit like expand, or if you're on the Apple Podcast, there's a show info notes section somewhere. Find that, and you can find the segment times. So you can either listen straight through or just bounce around to the different segments we do. And if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a show breakdown somewhere up here.
Yeah.
Somewhere up there. Up there.
Look up there.
Look
Up there.
where I'm
Up there.
pointing. Somewhere in the corner. Could be over.
I'm gonna say right there.
over.
Yeah, another bug.
All right, right here. Right about here. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be there for you to see. And again, you can listen straight through or bounce around via those segment times. So it's something cool because yeah, our shows can go a little long.
Little 2, 3, 4 hours. You know.
But this way, you know, you can pick and choose what you'd like to listen to.
yeah, man.
There you go. And if you want to help out the show, rate and review if you can. Apple Podcast is best for that. But also feel free to like and subscribe on YouTube at Hold Us Accountable. Also our social media, like and share our posts. You know, spread the word. All of that helps us out a lot and is greatly appreciated.
Hell yeah. Word
Absolutely,
of mouth.
absolutely. We love when you guys love us. And I mean, basically what we're about in this stew, just a couple 2-3 goofy dudes from Wisconsin. We pick a new
sir.
monthly and weekly challenge, new weekly challenge every week, whether it's go for a jog every day, read a book, you know,
Quit caffeine for a week.
yeah, for Seamus,
life.
take a shower once a day, you know.
Something new.
Yeah, but for monthly challenges, we've done things such as jujitsu, some woodworking.
We brewed our own beer.
We brewed our own beer. Yes, we did. And, yeah, so basically we get back together. We shoot the shit about how it's going and some goals to set and all that. So, yeah, follow us along with our journey. We're just journaling through podcasts, you know, a couple goofy dudes. But, hey, this is all about having fun.
Yes, sir.
You know, shooting the shit midweek, kind of taking a load off and getting some stuff off our chest, you know.
Yeah, taking the load off of life a little bit. It's not as stressful as we like to make it in our own heads.
Can't be too serious all the time.
So we like to, you know, try to do here.
Yeah, and, you know, once in a while we like to loosen up and usually start with that, I don't know, boys, that beer of the week. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it.
Maximilian Seamus Johnson.
Crack it open.
Crack me open some of that shit. This is episode 38. Beer of the mother week, boys.
Do it. Yeah.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer, it makes me glad.
Yeah.
Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer.
We back in the
Beer is good. Beer is good. Beer is good. It's so.
Yeah.
Oh man, that felt good. Gave me the shivers.
We're back. We're back with a new beer of the week, and our beer of the week this week is brought to us by Ballast Point Brewing, and we are drinking
out of San Diego.
Aloha Sculpin Hazy IPA. SCULPIN. There's some type of fish on the can. I don't know if that is a
Pavilion
sculpin.
puff pepper or puff fish.
The puffy pepper fish.
Yeah, right. Coolest can I think we've had by far.
It is pretty.
Yeah, it's
dope.
pretty neat. I like it.
Pretty dope. Yeah. So let's get into a little bit about Ballast Point Brewing. They are out of San Diego, California. They started in 1996 as a small group of home brewers who simply wanted to make great beer. It evolved into the team of adventurers known today as Ballast Point, a pioneering brewery born 25 years ago within the hallowed, hopped walls of San Diego's Homebrew Mart. The complete art of the craft swims in the DNA of Ballast Point and informs both what's inside and on the can. From brewing a hoppy twist to a porter or adding 4 types of malt into its amber ale to creating the breakthrough gold medal winning Sculpin IPA, Ballast Point is known for adding its touch and asking if there's a better way. We are drinking that apparently award-winning. Or no, we're drinking the Aloha Sculpin IPA.
Aloha Sculpin.
Is that the same thing?
Is that what the
Sculpin IPA?
Is Sculpin the name of the fish?
That's a good question.
No, what do you mean?
Let's see.
You know this fucking critter?
Let's go to the beer. You know this? Yeah. Yeah, what do you know about this fucking thing on the can?
Seamus, she's been in a few aquariums a couple times. It is called a sculpin.
It is called a sculpin. Hey,
sculpin, also called bullhead or sea scorpion, which you probably know it by,
Oh, yeah, that's
usually definitely. A small fish of the family. All right, that's all I got. A couple words that are in the dictionary that I can't pronounce. All right.
Perfect. All right, so let's talk about the Aloha Sculpin Hazy IPA.
Hey, cheers, boys.
Hey,
Max,
cheers.
thanks for picking up this Tarsk.
Yeah,
Max.
yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting.
That's a 7%er, boys.
This award-winning IPA with a hazy paradise vibe, a healthy permanent haze, and smooth mouthfeel turn our award-winning Sculpin IPA into a tropical oasis. I don't know if I'd go as far as tropical, but the hop selection creates refreshing notes of pineapple and guava with no fruit added. You can tell there's no fruit added. Simply put, this brew is paradise in the palm of your hands. It's something, and it's hops in the palm of my hands. This is
it's Sculpin.
This is a 7% ABV IPA. Bitterness is 60 IBUs.
What does the IBUs mean again?
I can't remember.
You talk, I'll look.
Shoots, I can't remember. But, so this is the Sculpin IPA. It is pretty bitter. Could you mind grab me do you have the box anywhere? Let me see if they have anything else.
Oh, International Bitterness Units.
Oh, okay. What is there something on there that's
unit
what's
of,
like high and what's low?
Unit. Okay, scale work. IBU is a scale that goes from 1 to 100 and measures the amount of what's this? Isomerized. Isomerized
sure.
alpha acids in a beer. Hops contain alpha acids, and when they are boiled, the alpha acids become isomerized, or their physical structure starts to change.
Science.
And the bitter in the flavor. So I think the higher through the 1 to 100 is more bitter.
Yeah, okay, so
definitely.
it's out of 100.
Out of 100.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
This one's at a 60.
Yeah.
So this is a medium bitterness, according to that. Maybe it's been a while since I've had an IPA.
I think I think 60 is still pretty high, but
Okay.
I mean not 100, but I mean
It's definitely more bitter than I
think
thought it would be.
A Busch
based on the
Light might be
description.
like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the can says a hazy tropical oasis with refreshing notes of guava, mango, and pineapple. I'm not going to lie. I don't taste any mango, guava, or pineapple.
I feel like I taste just a hint of like sweetness, like
something.
not like
Yeah, there's
but
a
like
hint
a
of
little.
something. It's not bad. I'm not trying to say it's bad.
No. Yeah.
Slightly misleading. Hoppy
it tastes
hints
like
of,
it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a nice hangover tomorrow is what it tastes like.
It tastes like my car is not gonna start.
It is hoppy, but I do get like just that hint of
it's not like a turnoff.
No, and I don't. Yeah, I coming on a little strong there, but
definitely, but pretty tasty.
but no, it's good. It's not bad. What are we gonna rate this on?
Packers play the old Saints, boys, and
Oh man,
I gotta get my Packer head flowing again. I mean, it's always flowing, but
trying to think. I mean, like, part of me wants to say, since one of the things we'll have to talk about, but like Chuck Wood plays, seeing as we saw Chuck Wood.
Oh
like,
my God, we get to talk about that.
Yeah, but I don't remember like specific. It's just been a while since I've seen him play.
Yeah, that
so,
would
like,
be hard to.
Like I remember him diving into the end zone against the Lions on a pick six.
Yeah,
one
yep.
year. Just like, I mean, he.
What about? You want to just do like Packer moments in general, since it's like, a great 10 out of 10 beer. Since we just saw Al Harris, would be Al Harris the pick six against Matt Hasselbeck, or a terrible one would be Brett Favre throwing a pick in the NFC Championship game against the Giants.
Okay.
You know?
No, let's do it. I like it. Great idea. This is going to be a tough one, though. I'm not going to lie.
I got to start thinking.
Yeah. This is because, like, I don't... It's not a bad beer. I don't know. It's kind of a hard rating.
Out of most of the hazy IPAs that we've been drinking, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I do. I like it.
I like it, yeah. You know what I was having a couple of at the old Cock and Bull? Shout out. I hate that place. No, I was sucking down some Hopalicious.
No kidding, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, it tasted good.
They had Hopalicious at the old Cock and Bull, huh?
They do indeed.
Wow, yeah.
That's how they drag you in and make you stay till fucking bar close every time. And then what do you do the next morning? Eat some breakfast and go back over to the Cock and Bull, because they get me so drunk I forget my card there every day. I don't think I'm going to go there once this weekend.
Good for you.
I'll be there.
I know it usually
I'll be
happens
there.
when you go there.
Hey, Seamus, what are you doing? Oh, I'm over at the Bull.
And then I
he's
always
like,
say, I probably shouldn't. Well,
I'll come pick you up, bud.
I probably shouldn't leave you hanging on that offer.
5 minutes later, you know what? I might come by.
So many opportunities.
Hey, when in Rome.
Drink beer.
Go to Cock. All right.
Tommy's favorite place. All right, let's rate this beer based on Packer
Sneak around
moments.
in there.
Moments. Let's see. Yeah. So, anything coming to mind off the top of the dome for you guys?
There's like a million things come to
Right?
mind. Okay, I got it.
I think I have mine.
I
might have
mine.
said this before in a show, though. I might have used this one already.
You can browse the internet too to spark the memory too. You know what I mean?
I just go with the first one that pops in my head. 'Cause,
That's perfect.
You never,
Best idea.
never question yourself,
I do that
Yeah,
every day,
no.
but I always go with my gut. Brings me to mysterious places.
All right, Shamo, lead it off with your gut.
All right, so I actually really like this beer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do.
I love
the
it.
same thing I say with
Something
all
good's coming.
APAs we drink on the show. So every week, usually not a big fan. But you know what? Actually, they're growing on me. They're actually growing on me a little bit. But like I said before, this is actually one of my more preferred hazy IPAs that we drink, and obviously they're all a little different. But the first thing that popped in my head when I thought about this was that against the Bears in the playoffs, last second play, Randall Cobb
the old
blows out the quarterback.
Fucking
takes it in the end zone, and once again, the Bears still suck.
Oh, I like good memory.
That's a good one.
Nice.
No, that's a good. Is that the one where like it was the fourth down?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Rodgers rolled in Soldier Field. Too?
Oh yeah.
The best place to win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was.
I will.
beautiful.
Okay, and I'm not. I will give Bears the credit because you got to respect the Bears because if it's just the best rival. Honestly, if the Bears weren't around, there's a good chance the Packers would have never existed because George Calhoun or who was their owner back? George Halas, who helped keep the Packers alive. But I was gonna say I always expected Soldier Field to be uglier than it is. Like the stadium's ugly, but the surrounding, it was pretty nice. Oh yeah, because we saw it at.
We did.
It's in.
But no, like
Chicago.
it's like around.
Nice.
It's surrounded by trees.
Oh,
and
like that,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's so it's not
Still
it's
fucking
not,
ugly,
It's
but-
not owned by the Chicago Bears.
It's owned by the
city. So like, I just found this out. Apparently, it's one of the worst like fields in the NFL just because of like there's shit being played on that field like
all the time,
all week, all weekend. And then by the time the Bears get it, there's like it's just like patched together with shit.
And they were thinking about moving Chicago out of the city, and building a stadium.
They still might.
I mean, why would you not? What NFL team? I wonder how many stadiums are like that.
What's that?
Where like
Owned by
they're
the city?
not.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, dude, it's just
that's like me. Like it's like renting an apartment,
and then like trying to like have a business out of it, and you have to like constantly ask your landlord, like, "Hey, can I get like an extra spot for a delivery truck to come in here?"
Right. I just
like,
partied
no.
all night last night. Now I have a business meeting in 2 hours. This, the carpet looks like shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna give this the game when Matt Flynn came out and threw 5 tutties for the Pack, even though we didn't win the game.
I think he threw 6.
6 in the first half. What I'm pretty sure it was like the first half. He set like a Packer record, but it wasn't like we didn't win the game. But it was a moment because
we did. Yeah, we played the Lions. We
Oh,
won that game.
okay. I was thinking he almost beat the Patriots too.
Oh, you want that? You thinking that game? Which one? You
No,
thinking?
I'll do this. I'll do the 6 tutties because it was. I love Matt Flynn, and it was kind of his moment to shine.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was. I don't know. It's just it's a good feeling type of beer where it's like, oh fuck yeah, dude, you deserve this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Patriots, even though we lost that game, it was Matt Flynn holding up against Brady and Belichick. Pretty impressive.
That was the game where they had like some offensive lineman return a kick
Yep.
like 70 yards.
Number 63 almost brought it to the fucking
and
house.
that basically like lost the game for us. We had like we were coming back.
How embarrassing.
Oh my god, that sucked, dude. That sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought we had either just scored or just kicked a field goal to like get within either a field goal or to tie it or something happened right before. And then we kick off and it was like
Dan
right.
Connolly for a 71-yard kickoff return.
God,
jeez.
Ugh.
I just remember watching it like fucking tackle.
Yeah.
Like what are you guys doing?
Did you guys forget how to tackle?
It wasn't
like
our because we struggled pretty hard with special teams
dude, yeah.
And we're
still
struggling. They looked like not good in the preseason.
But we got a new punter.
We do. Shout out. What's his name?
I forget how to say it.
Borowitz or it's like Bojorciezck or something.
Who'd he come from?
Well, he was with the Bills and then he signed with the Rams to try to beat out Hecker, who is like an all-pro punter.
Corey Borowitz.
Yeah. So he was with the Bills, and he's only like 24.
Yeah.
Hell of a punter, though.
J.K. Scott get picked up?
I don't think so.
Oof.
I mean,
did Cam Newton? Okay, we got this is this is talk. Sorry.
Okay, so I got to rate the beer. I'm going to go with it was a playoff game against the 49ers. I was at the game and we needed like a first down to basically keep the drive going, and then we could just take a knee and we would win the playoff game. So it was fourth down. Favre throws a pass to Antonio Freeman, just like over the middle. Just everyone is around him, but he had the first down, and he just stuck the ball out in front of him. Like, yeah, we fucking did it. Like, I got the first down. Here we go. And, like, I just remember as a kid, like being like, just fall down. Like, you don't have to do that. Just fall down. But it was like one of those, like, yeah.
Oh, man, dude. I was pretty young for that.
It was a while ago. I couldn't have been more than 13 years old.
Damn. All right, I want to know that hype. Man, it's nice having one of these fucking computer things in front of me.
Yeah, you can actually look shit up.
How do I mute this? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, mute?
There were so many great Favre to Freeman moments. Yeah. Oh, my. Dude, that Favre to Freeman and Monday Night Football against the Vikings when it, like, bounced around.
Yeah.
Favre just threw up a prayer, and luckily the defender just, like, missed the interception.
Favre, that was what I loved about Brett Favre is, like, he would always bet against himself. You know, it didn't matter. He'd throw into triple coverage, throw a pick, come back the next fucking play or whatever, the next series, and do the same thing.
Yep.
Exact same thing.
It's what you loved and hated about him.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I'm watching it right now. 1998?
No.
Oh, wait. 2001 NFC wildcard game?
Yeah. That's it.
I'm watching it. I need to know this.
Because, it was just a wild card game. It wasn't like...
God, the Favre, man. Just
the legend.
You know, it was just...
Oh, yeah!
Wow.
Oh, what a G. You want to see it? Here, I'll rewind for it, Max.
Yep. It's good to see you, Favre.
Dude, just how hard he'd sling that ball. Oh, look at... Cha!
Yeah.
That's a good beer.
Yeah.
That's a good beer.
Oh, man. Great Hey, you guys, we pulled them out.
Yeah.
Pulled them out.
That was a great... Man, we all came up with some great plays.
Yeah,
there,
we
guys.
really...
It's good beer.
Yeah, that was a good beer. Good beer, man. Hey, yeah, so Ballast Point, Aloha, Sculpin. Which is a fish.
Well, it is a fish. It's on the can.
Hazy. Fucking things, man. Golly.
Yeah, I saw the old 7% in the store, and I was trying to find something a little bit more mellow, but I was like,
a little more breathalyzer friendly.
Yeah, but we've had all of them. So
hey, Cool Koozie over there. Shout out the great aunt out in Idaho.
Thank you.
We love you. Mine I left at home because I'm an idiot, but I use it every day.
Yeah, you got to keep your beers
Love you,
cold.
Aunt Nay. You're the best.
Yes, thank you.
Love you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hell of a beer. Boys, cheers.
Cheers.
It's good to be back in the stew.
38.
Cheers to everybody out there.
Thank you for listening.
Crack 'em open. Seamus Johnson, Maximilian.
Let's move it along, huh?
Let's move along down time. We got a lot to talk about, boys. Episode 38, bitch.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer.
Sculpin?
Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good! It's some!
Yo!
Yeah.
Boys, how you doing?
Oh, man. So we've been off for a few weeks, huh?
Yeah, let's catch up on life real quick.
Yeah, we got to, man, Seamus is employed.
Seamus is an employee.
Seamus
After a long 4, almost 5 months.
Yeah.
man.
What drove you into retirement? Let's start with that.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of hanging out.
Just got sick of rolling sushi?
Yeah, I got sick of rolling sushi. I was going in my last semester of school. I needed to find an internship to get credits, and
Oh, so you stopped working so you could focus on getting real job. Or
we'll put it with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You did a great job.
Yeah, well, it took me a little longer than
you
I
had to,
wanted
You had to
but
take your time to find the right
I've had
job.
one of the best summers of my entire life. My bank account says otherwise. But
usually that's correlation.
But
bank account and happy, Like,
oh yeah,
we were playing fucking at the bar. Like, I'll put in my car. We'll see what happens. Oop, still got $20. Oh man. Hey, but good for you. First couple days going good.
Yeah, today was the second day. It's going well. Going real well.
Got some snacks.
You're bulking up.
Yeah.
Living on the Oreos and the Doritos and the Mountain Dew.
It's bulking season over there at McDonald's. Shout out
McDonald companies. Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome.
Max, how you been?
Good, man. Seamus was getting employed. We got to shake the hands of legends.
Oh, man.
That was pretty cool.
Do we talk about it now?
I mean, just a quick touch on it. So Charles Woodson and Al Harris were being inducted into the Packer Hall of Fame. That would have been last Thursday. So just about a week ago. So a week ago today.
Yeah.
So there was a pre-induction meet and greet kind of thing.
Like cocktail party.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. For the players that are being inducted and their families to come hang out and just kind of meet some of the I guess
the people on
Hall
the
of Fame board members.
Since our grandfather is on the Hall of Fame board, he's one of the founders. So he does this every year, and we were lucky enough, along with our cousin, to get to tag along.
Yeah, to go to this event, and it's really cool. I mean, the legends are just hanging out with regular common folk like us, and just if you're lucky enough to be able to have a connection.
Yeah, and they were, I mean, luckily we were there with our grandfather because I think we were all pretty starstruck and the cool thing about it is it wasn't like people were like lining up by him or crowding them. It was like there was never more than one or two people, and they were super cool to just sit and shoot the shit with you, give you the time of day. And our grandfather would bring us over, introduced us, and
So, we got to meet Charles Woodson and Al Harris and Mark Murphy as well.
Mark Murphy, yeah.
And there's also an open bar, so that was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. And no, it was probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever been a part of, for sure.
Really cool. Really cool.
And we got to spend some time with the grandpa.
Yeah.
Came back here, had a few drinks with him, and
it was just a really fun night all around.
It was. Shout out grandpa.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out Al Harris and Chuck.
It was just really cool being able to almost see him in his element a little bit.
Yeah.
Just walking up to whoever he kind of knew, and just it might have been a few years, could have been 1 year, could have been 5 years, but if he knew his name, he was going to go up and say something to him. And it was.
I think we were talking to Mark Murphy, and he introduced us, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is my grandfather. And he's like, yeah, I know who he is. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys thought it was a joke.
Dude, I thought, because so he's like, Grandpa walks up to him and is just like, hey, Mark, you gotta meet my grandkids here. And we're shaking hands, and we all go, hey, I'm Max, I'm Carl, I'm Jake, whatever. And Carl goes, yeah, and this is my grandpa Tom. And
one of the and I think before he even got it out, he's like, yeah, I know Tom.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. So I thought you were.
Everybody was laughing.
I thought it was just a joke to break the ice. Yeah. But
good one, Carl.
No, it was cool. I mean, everyone gave you, looked you in the eye. That's a big thing. Everyone gave you the time of day, like you said, to just
even Al Harris and Chuck made you felt like they were interested. And Al Harris was a little more a little
more guarded.
Yeah, kind of. But he was with his whole family, so I'm sure he's
his whole family.
Kind of keeping an eye, watching, hanging out with his kids, and
there was 3 kids there. I think
3 kids,
his
and
wife
and his dad.
Yeah. So
we're from Tampa. Tampa.
Yeah, it was funny. Couldn't understand the southern twang.
Yeah, old grandpa.
Yeah.
It's I can't hear a damn thing. But then the view, man, the place we were in, 8th floor Lambo.
Yeah, so what, it was like the highest suite, the tallest suite,
Yeah.
the Champions League or Champions Club suite.
Grandpa said it's the highest point in Green Bay.
I mean, unless you're on top of Lambeau.
Yeah.
Or on top of the Tower Drive Bridge. I mean, technically,
Hope I don't find it.
technically, those are the two highest points in Green Bay, technically. But, I mean.
Highest comfortable place.
Exactly.
There you go.
So yeah, it was in the north end zone. So that's the end zone that's like where the tunnel is at.
Yep.
So like the Packer tunnel was basically directly underneath us. We were just 8 stories above it.
Yeah.
8 floors above it.
It was like a part. Walked into a part. It was like a part of Lambeau I've never been in.
Right. Yeah.
Never even. Yeah.
So that was a hell of an experience.
Yeah, man.
And
How's Hercules? Sorry.
Oh man, no, that's all right. I'll show you a picture after. I took a picture of him, but dude, his whole face is just like one big scab.
Oh man.
Yeah, from his allergies. So, but he's got his medicine. So
when did you get those? They finally came in.
Yeah, the meds finally came in. I had to go yesterday to the vet. I begged him to give me, because I ordered these meds online because they're cheaper, but you have to get it approved through your vet. So
Hercules is his dog, by the way.
Yeah, Hercules is my dog, and he gets summer allergies. He gets like grass allergies, and so yeah, he had really bad allergies. This medicine came like very, very late, so it just threw me off. And luckily the vet gave me some medicine. So yesterday he got some medicine, and you can definitely tell his energy levels are up, which is good. So he's like feeling like himself again, but he just looks like a mangy. He looks like he's been on the street.
So is it just from his skin just being so dry?
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's like,
is it sad to look at? It sounds
yeah,
sad,
dude, it really is.
And his paws are. Really
it almost just looks like a skeleton face looking at you.
God.
And yeah, his paws puff up and get red and inflamed. Yeah, it's like some type of allergy that it's like it's just
fucking
fucks
him up.
with him. And it spreads through like his saliva. So like if he licks his paws and then licks, because his paws itch, so he licks his paws to itch, and then he goes, oh, like my leg itches, so then he licks his leg, well then it spreads to his leg. So it's like one of those
licking
things.
his ass.
I mean, yeah, that is a problem. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's
poor
like his whole body is just like a big flaky, dandruffy.
Does he stink?
Yeah, he does. You can smell it on him.
You probably can't bathe him right now, can you?
I will once you have to buy like antifungal, antibacterial shampoo.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for that to get in, and then I can give him
that'll
a bath
probably be
in that.
so nice for him.
Yeah, so that'll be good. So yeah, it's like a bunch of shit was on back order, and it just caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. So
because it's never been this bad. You probably had the medicine already.
Yeah, normally I have the medicine, and he's been taking it all summer, and it like got to the end, so I was like, all right, I got to order him more. Ordered him more, and then it was like, all right, well now I'm like out of my medicine, and the new stuff should be here, but it was a week late basically. Yeah. And it's late because FedEx is super short on employees right now.
Oh,
so
okay.
They're like everything that's supposed to be unloaded and loaded onto trucks is just sitting in their warehouses waiting to be unloaded because they don't have enough employees to unload it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a big thing everywhere. I mean, even in my business, we can't fill. It's like we can hardly fill a whole work week because we can't get windows. Like we have. I mean, like in my end, we're pushing out all these jobs, but then it's like, well, the windows won't be here. Hopefully they come, and like some windows aren't coming for like a month just because. Damn. Yeah. And they've been forgetting a lot of shit, and a lot of shit's been showing up broke. Like it's just, I feel like everywhere right now is kind of experiencing that turmoil.
It's the same at my place too. We can't get computers, like laptops and computers
for
people.
The chip shortage.
Yeah, computer chips. I mean everything like just to get like a laptop, is like a month out or something like that. And if you want it sooner, you have to pay like double the price or something like that. So and
crazy,
and they're growing like crazy. So they have all these new people and stuff like that, but we can't get them computers.
So everything's just going.
Yeah.
And if something breaks, we can't replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's
is this all because of old Uncle COVID, or what the fuck's going on in the world? It has to be.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things, right? And I'm not smart enough to know them all, but one of them is, it seems, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just seems like a lot of people are getting paid just as much to be on unemployment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
Huge problem.
And then they're like, well, I don't have to. Why would I go work if I can just? And I get like I'm not knocking that or saying that's wrong or bad.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, that's what it seems like is a problem.
Yeah.
Why get up and bust my ass when I can?
And I totally get it. So I don't know. That's just what it seems like the world's happening right now.
Yeah.
And
just got thrown through
but,
a loop.
I mean, it feels like people get kind of taken advantage of a lot.
True.
Yeah.
And now seems like some people are, in their minds, maybe
taking advantage of the man.
Like, oh, I'm going to stick it to the man this way. And that, I mean, I totally get. So I don't know if that's, who knows? That's.
Hey, but T's and P's to Herc.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Proud of you for being
Hell
back
yeah.
on the
Hell
old
yeah.
fucking employment.
Yeah. We got a paycheck coming in a couple weeks.
Hey,
boys.
that's what I'm talking about. Watch out, cock and bull.
I got money to spend.
I'll put a second story on the cock.
Just for us to
Just
sleep.
for Seamus. Oh, wait, excuse me, sir. You a friend of Seamus's? No. This is
get the fuck out of here.
VIP.
Yeah. You got to move in so we can finally buy this tandem bike so I can stop walking home from this.
Yeah. How's the house going? You
House
getting
is nice.
settled in?
Oh,
man?
yeah.
It's looking nice over there.
Yeah, house is nice. House is haven't really gotten a kickstart on the doing work to it part.
Well, you got a lot of little projects going on over there.
Yeah, a lot of little projects that I'm putting in front of the projects I'm supposed to be doing. But,
These ones are more fun.
Hey, why do this when I can refinish a skateboard?
That sounds way more fun.
That sounds sweet.
But yeah, man, no, it's nice. I'm getting comfortable. Finally getting Wi-Fi on Saturday.
God bless.
So just in time for NFL.
NFL, man.
Gonna have to go to the parents for the game tomorrow, but that's the only. I'm not. The only thing I like Wi-Fi so I can watch like a fucking movie. I want to watch a movie so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sick of watching Laugh TV and.
I mean, what?
How I'm.
You need Wi-Fi for that.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Laugh TV.
Yeah, maybe
How I
after a
Met
few
Your
more of these,
Mother,
we can address that whole fucking topic.
And Home Improvement and that 70s show.
How I Met Your Mother. Big How I Met Your Mother fan.
Dude, you know what show I used to watch a lot on Laugh TV was Third Rock.
Never heard of it.
It's the
30 Rock?
No, Third Rock.
Third Rock.
Yeah, so it's about this an alien like life, and they land on planet Earth, but they take like a human form.
Oh yeah,
And, like,
I
they-
started watching that dumb, stupid
Dude,
show.
I know it's so dumb, but
hated
it just sucked me in. And
So maybe I just gotta give it a little more time because I hated How I Met Your Mother, and now I'm invested in these characters, like into relationships. I might have shed a tear or two the other night.
It's Laugh TV, man. They
Except
know
for
how to
those
get
dumb
ya.
fucking
Yeah.
like home video, funniest home video knockoffs they do that are terrible.
Ugh.
Seen that a million times,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen an alien family crash land and try to act like they're from Earth.
Yeah.
And like the dude is supposed to be a college professor, but he's like an alien. It's like
Imagine like just living that. Like, let's fucking get rich off making the dumbest shit we can do.
Some dumb motherfuckers are gonna watch this show and make us money.
Well,
it's gonna be Max.
It's even like Jackass. Like, I'm still so like mesmerized by Jackass.
Thank you.
Like, just how stupid, but it's so funny.
Dude, apparently one of the guys got like one of them got like a severe injury. Like his hand will never work again. Like he got bit by something.
Was it a shark? Because someone gets bit by a
I
shark.
think someone got got bit by a shark, and like,
there's a
their
shark
hand
attack in the new movie. No,
and, like-
Bam's not.
Oh yeah, Bam
Bam's-
got kicked out.
Yeah, he got kicked
Yeah,
out. But
now
he was
he's-
like trying to sue it because he said he got hurt or something like that.
Yeah, well, he's just a drunk now, but I'm sure he did get hurt. He had a
I mean,
dildo
they
fly
all get...
10 feet up into his rectum.
Jesus.
Wow. You know.
Yeah.
Tom. Okay. Yeah, but no, man. It's nice. Shit's kind of cleared up. You know, we're kind of past all the fucking hectic parts of life and back in the stew.
Back to the norm.
Back to the new norm.
The new norm.
Building the new norm as we speak.
Good things.
But yeah, man. Let's talk a little bit. You know, let's try this. All right.
Yeah. So we we haven't talked since our last the last episode. We were gonna clean up a park for our weekly challenge.
Yeah.
And we have not had a chance to update on that and get into kind of looking at our weekly challenge board.
This is not the end of the show. I just don't have music, and I like the transition music.
Yeah,
so we're gonna go on to talk about the weekly challenges in the last week's weekly challenge.
Yeah,
let's get into it. All right, before the song starts.
Thank you for tuning in.
You guys are gonna hear that song 50 times before the end of this episode.
Yep.
All right, so Max, get us into this.
Man, so we walked through Bairds Creek. We did walk through Bairds Creek.
Yeah.
We did the Fralt. How many holes did we get to?
We got up to
10 or 11.
I think 11 we got
11,
to.
11.
12 maybe.
I'll say 13, including trying to find your phone.
Yeah. Because I thought I.
We'll get to that.
Man. We'll get to that. Yeah, no. So we had to. Our weekly challenge was to clean up a park. We decided to clean up Bairds Creek, and man, I'm not gonna lie, I think we did a pretty damn good job.
We did. We got footage somewhere.
We got footage. There's a HUA Live.
Yeah, and then we were
Facebook
running
Live
GoPro the whole time too.
Yeah, I have the GoPro. I have all the files.
We'll figure it out.
God, I knew I was forgetting to do something.
No,
on
that's
top
fine.
of forgetting the monthly challenge.
But yeah, no, we kicked ass.
No,
dude.
we did. We were in we went deep into the woods, into the skeeters.
Oh,
I
man.
mean,
There's a lot of weird shit out there.
there was dude, I don't know how many weird cum t-shirts you found.
Just probably shouldn't have touched those.
Yeah, but
we're cleaning up parks.
But we
you
did
know
it.
what I mean, and those are part of it.
my other favorite part, I'm sitting there cleaning up, digging in the ground, touching like garbage, and then grabbing my beer can and taking chugs out of my beer. And I'm like, maybe I should be more conscious of what hand I'm drinking with. And then
those have been there pre-COVID, most likely. Before any little germ was nothing.
I'm worried about what germs were on that shit. No, but it was a good time. I had fun.
We got two large garbage bags.
Almost 3.
Almost 3.
2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, and we got fucking smoked by skeeters.
Oh my!
It was terrible.
We may have picked one of the worst days to go.
The mosquitoes were so bad. Carl was calling them rancid.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was these rancid sons of bitches.
Yeah, they were.
And it was hot too. It wasn't a cool night. It was hot, humid, and fucking full of skeeters.
But
oh my god!
At least Carl brought bug spray.
We went through it. We went through an entire can.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we didn't have that would have been.
And I think once we hit hole 4, when we're at the top of the hill, people were walking back to the cars from where we left, and they're like, we can't do this.
We saw them start.
We're like, you guys want
bug?
Hell
no.
Yeah. You want bug spray? They're like, no,
we're just
done.
leaving. Like, well,
yeah.
You left some trash for us.
And they must have. I mean, a lot of booze cans.
Soda cans.
Glass. A lot of glass. Yeah. Come on,
people.
guys.
If
Kids
you're
are
going
at
to drink
these
on the
parks.
course, bring a bag to keep them in afterwards.
I
mean, they could do a better job at putting cans out.
I think they only have one trash can.
Because, you go to YZ, and they have, every other course, they have a little 5-gallon pail on the back of the course map. They could do a better job, but also people could just be good people.
True.
I mean, is it really tricky to carry around a garbage bag with you?
You know, some people are just shitty. Okay, I was driving home with said coworker the other day. He was giving me a ride home, and been having a couple lattes on the way home. I wasn't driving, he was. And, like, he just started throwing cans out the window. And I'm like, dude, what do you... I, like, stopped him. I'm like, give me your fucking... I got a bag.
Yeah.
I was just like, people are shitty.
Some people just aren't very conscious about it.
No. As long as it's not in their area.
Right.
You know? As long as my space is clean, the world's
not my
clean.
problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which...
Unfortunate, but
yeah, so we did a park cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was. I mean, I'm not good at frolfing, but I had a good time throwing that frisbee around. That was fun.
Oh yeah,
No, dude, I had a blast.
Set it into the trees. Come back with some trash.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anywhere you threw it was a good spot to throw it.
No, it wasn't terrible. I mean, the mosquitoes sucked, but
and it kind of makes it like you think about picking up trash and it, like side of the highway sounds miserable, but kind of makes it like a little scavenger hunt. You know what I mean?
You got to keep your eyes peeled. You're constantly heads on a swivel, looking for a shimmer of plastic or tinfoil.
If the mosquitoes weren't out there, we would have been out there for quite a bit longer.
Yeah, we would have probably filled up 4 bags.
Oh yeah, easily.
And then I thought I lost my phone right as we're finishing up.
And it's just about dawn.
Just about to get dark, and I think, I don't have my phone on me. I bet you I dropped it somewhere.
Old Seamus goes, maybe it's in your car, Max. No, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
But but at the same time, you're like,
I don't know. Yeah, because then at one point I was like, guys, it might be in my car.
I think we're just like, fuck it. We can't be out here any longer. It's gone. We'll come back another day.
I blame the mosquitoes because if I had more of a head on me, on my shoulders, thinking more straight, I would have been like, oh no, I left it in there. Like, because the whole time I had the GoPro, and the whole time I was checking my pockets, making sure I had the GoPro. So, like, not once did that dawn in my head when I went, oh, I lost my phone. It's like, dude, you've been checking your pockets all night, making sure you had the GoPro.
Especially, like you said, we weren't thinking. We were just dodging skeets the whole time.
Yeah. Dodging them. You're just running through them, getting
dude, like
pelted.
At a point, it just felt like you were just like if you open your mouth, you'd fucking have
catch
to
a million.
down.
Oh yeah, I didn't eat dinner that night.
Yep.
Like a whale catching a bunch of krill.
Yes, that's exactly.
Jokes on them. They ate my blood. I ate them right back.
But hey, now we're getting into perfect. Wait, a couple more weeks where really this is perfect trash picking weather right now.
Yeah.
So I say we do a couple more excursions here.
Yeah,
might have to.
I'd agree.
One more through,
might have to clean up the second half. Although, I mean, it kind of winds back between.
But find some new parks. We'll do. Maybe we just do a day. Maybe we hit. I mean, Legion's never that dirty. Pampering we can try.
Yeah, we could.
But I mean, this is. I love this weather, dude. This is like my favorite time to be outside.
Love fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did we do? I got stung by a bee.
You got stung by a bee, man.
My toe swelled.
You're still
twice
going through that.
Yeah, I forgot about it. It's getting pretty itchy again.
Now it's itchy all over again.
Never had a bad, obviously I get stung, and then, after the pain go away, it's itchy for, that day, but, 2 days after I got stung, my toe started swelling a lot.
Yeah, wild.
And then my foot started getting really red and swelling. And I didn't notice it, and, I'm at work, and I wore my Chuck Taylors, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of pressure in my foot. And I'm like, oh, I can't bend my toe. So I took my shoe and my sock off. I'm like, holy fuck. Might be allergic to bees.
Dude, when you sent me that picture, and it was 2 days later, I was like, dude, this guy might be catching a bee allergy.
Okay, so get this. So then I'm at work, and I'm outside taking a piss because we don't have a bathroom in the shop. And I turn around and hit the electrical box, and there's a fucking hive.
God damn.
So bees are just so all of a sudden people are in the shop working, and I come through shirt off, screaming fucking bees! Oh my god, dude! Yeah, those little fuckers, dude. I hate. Oh shit. Sorry. No.
Get it out of there. Get it out of there.
Oh wait. Oh, shoot, I brought this for Grandpa. It's a handicap thing. Thank you.
Get it out of the keyboard.
Fucking bees. Dude, yeah, you can't get away from bees or itching or...
Man, I've had a giant bee living in my car for the last day and a half. Not just like, not a bumblebee. Not
Why
even
haven't
like,
you killed him?
Yeah,
I
was just
am
gonna say,
scared.
You should spend a...
I have
good-
tried. I am scared. It's not like a bumblebee. It's not like one of those little...
Is it a murder hornet?
Yes. It's as big as my...
Yes.
It's as big as my pinky.
How long? Have I
No
been in
wonder
your car
you left
since?
your lights on today.
Yeah, no.
You just panicked.
Fuck out of there.
No,
as
so
fast as
so
possible,
I'm
too.
driving home from work yesterday, right, with my windows down on the highway. I'm just like, I'm cruising along. I look to my fucking right.
And there's a
and
bee buckled in next to you, just chilling.
Quite literally, they're like on the headrest of this seat.
Got a murder hornet T-shirt
Right.
on.
It's
What's up, guy?
I'm not kidding you when I tell you it's this long. It's one of those bees with like the really like skinny bodies, but then they just
Is
got
it
like the
black
fat ass.
wasp?
Yes.
Oh, it's a wasp.
Oh no, but it's got like a little yellow on it too. Because I know like the straight black ones too.
It's got yellow on it.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, like between the wings and everything, and it's just chilling. And I'm on the highway, right, and I'm like, oh my God, like what? I'm like trying to roll down the windows, like just fly out, buddy. Like
It's still in there?
and it wouldn't fly out because the wind was hitting it, and then he was like, "Get there." I could tell he was getting like pissed off. I'm like rolling it back.
know
I'm
it's-
like, just stay there.
Just stay.
You know it's big when you can see its
And then-
emotions.
Yeah, when you
no, and then it. No, seriously, I'm not kidding you. And then it flies down like onto like the seat more, so it's not in the wind. I'm like, all right, this is my chance. This is where I kill this motherfucker. Like, get this shit out of my car. And by the meanwhile, I threw a shirt over my head because I'm like Don trying to fight.
Are you
in my,
driving while
I'm
you're doing
driving on the highway.
Sorry, the grocery getter's got self-drive.
No, it doesn't. I was definitely on the rumble strip for like 10 minutes. Fucking. The car behind me thought I was drunk at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh man.
And it was just sitting there, and I went to grab like my portable phone charger. I went to smack it, and I missed it. It flew away, and I was like, ah! I was like all fucking scared, and it flew in the back. I was like, holy shit! I was just racing.
So
home.
it's safe. So I'm not going to Cockmole this weekend.
No.
Perfect.
But
Oh my
And didn't you
God.
have a bird in your car?
I had a bird in my car the other week.
just
dude.
chilling.
What the? Well, dude, now
Yeah.
you need to get like a big ass spider in the car to eat that.
No,
bee.
I'm good. I already sold my car to the bee for free. He's got it now. No, I like
Rent free.
It's
He's
not-
living rent
This
free.
fucking game.
I did. It's not my car.
There's like a
anymore.
giant hive in the back. He's like,
The-
it's the bee's
It's
car.
like-
I don't know.
He,
at this point.
planted flowers back there and
You know-
everything so he can pollinate.
No, but seriously, when I got home, I left the doors open for like 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, you just do what you got to do. Feel free. You can stay as long as you want, but just like leave eventually.
Lock up when you
Dude,
leave.
Anyways,
I say after this podcast, we go out to Shamo's car and get that bee out.
Well,
Yeah, I'll fucking stay
I don't
in the
know if it's
Subaru.
there anymore, but I went back out there 20 minutes, closed the doors. I'm like, all right, it's good. I get in my motherfucking car this morning, and this motherfucker is still in the back seat chilling.
Is he still alive? Dude, you want to hear something super sad now that we're on stories? So I'm coming home today from work, and I'm taking a left onto Irwin, like right that corner,
Yeah.
St. Thomas More, my house.
Yeah.
Right in the intersection is just a fucking seagull on its back with his legs up, like twitching, like, and I'm like, do I stop for a fucking seagull? So I'm just sitting on my rocker, and I can see him, and it's making me feel so bad because I can see him.
Yeah.
And a little girl comes up on her bike and starts, like, looking at it, and it's just fucking flailing around, and, like, cars are stopping for this thing. No one stops for it. And I'm like, I gotta go do something. And as soon as I, like, start thinking that, fucker just flips up, gets on his feet, and it's just, like, dazing away. Like, fucking, I don't know if this thing's alive. T's and P's to the seagull, but...
Back scratching, or maybe he hit something. And was
Ah,
a little
no,
confused.
yeah, it looked like he, hit a glass window and was,
And was
had a
like
little
this.
CT.
Yeah.
A little CTE.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, guys. I'm not okay, guys.
I don't fuck with seagulls, so
No,
that's
yeah.
like, but I was like, man, it's
Dude.
suffering. Should I go like?
That was like when I saw a little snap. I saw a turtle trying to cross the road, and I was like, fuck, I got to go help that turtle. It was right across from the Miracle League field. And I was like, I gotta fucking help that turtle. And then I get up to it. And I was like, oh, it's just a little baby snap. Oh, because I was gonna keep it for the stew. I was gonna keep a stew turtle. I was like, fuck yeah, stew turtle. So I went to go get it, and I was like, oh, this is a snapping turtle. It's gonna just grow to a big.
God, imagine that. One day we just walk up the stairs. Grandpa's having a Kessler's. We just got a giant.
Yeah. So I was like,
tortoise.
I was like, fuck. All right, I'm not gonna keep this turtle. So I'm like walking back to my car, and I'm like, no, I gotta go like get it out of the road.
Oh,
so
they're scary.
Well, it's just like a little baby.
Oh,
it wasn't big.
Was it going?
No, it actually was pretty like, because it would do this thing where it would like go all in its shell when cars were driving by, and then as soon as it like mellowed out, it would like pop out and start to try to go. And I just grabbed it by the tail and like pulled it and then brought it down to that culvert.
Good for you. You're way better of a person than me. I should have done something.
Well, dude, if it was a seagull, man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I would have been like,
better luck next time, buddy.
And the fact like that, I had to watch this seagull for a little bit before it like did it itself. I was like, man, fuck, I should help. And I'm not the only one, because like 4 other cars went by and just stopped and looked at it, and it was just, just whatever they fucking do, and then sooner or later,
give me Cheetos.
Yeah,
that's all I was saying.
I think it was just a little fucking
playing games.
Oh man,
I like to think about what do animals do when there's like no cameras on them. Like we can only see so much of the animal world. Like what do animals do that no one will ever know about? I'm so curious.
Man.
Like maybe there's seagulls out there who just like to fuck with humans, and they're like,
I don't even want to know.
Birds
man.
are cameras, man.
Like that Rick and Morty episode with the squirrels talking to each other and they're setting up like plotting world domination. Yeah.
All right, let's just plot this segment. Just fucking story time.
Yeah, no, this is just catching up with the crew, man.
No, this is nice, dude. Anybody else? Any other interactions with animals?
There was a hawk in my yard today.
Ooh,
I was scared to let my cat out.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Hawks love cats.
Big red-tailed hawk. Yeah. First time I seen one around there. It was just like it was in my grass. It was just like chilling on the ground.
Chilling.
Wow.
I don't know if
Probably hanging out with the bee.
Mouse or something. I don't know.
Oh man,
you should have caught it.
Yeah, Stewbird.
Just got a hawk.
We should think about, because I was gonna tell you, after Hurt gets done with his deathly allergies, like we need like a shop or a stew dog. He's a pretty high energy dog, but I think it'd be fun.
He would mellow out eventually, but
but then you'd be
stew cat.
Cool. A stew cat wouldn't be bad.
I think we got to get something where like, it's not, Grandpa's not gonna be like, why am I fucking sneezing every day?
Guys,
a cat just locked in the stew, like a goldfish. No, a turtle.
I would love to get a little goldfish or a turtle in here. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Feed it once a week.
We'll put intern Jake on. You have to come down here.
A little lizard.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing will die if Jake's in charge of it.
Yeah.
A lizard.
I came down to the stew and I forgot what I had to do. I looked in your fridge for a soda and I just forgot what I had to do for a few hours.
Sodas and then just
12 root beers and man,
your lizard's dead.
You don't have any root beers.
Got hungry. No, yeah. So
I drank a 12-pack of soda. Yeah, so I'm thinking.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I want to get a ferret or an otter.
Dude, I wanted a ferret for so long when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Apparently they stink.
Yeah, you got to get their like glands.
Yeah,
removed
and that's what I was like. You just get their glands removed, and you're cool.
What do I need to have an otter? Just like bring it to the East River every once in a while, let it fucking float.
Just put it, dude.
Bring it back home, give it a bath.
We'll build a whole thing in your basement.
Just get a big otter tank.
We'll build a big ass otter tank. We'll create an otter tank studio. So it's just our studio inside of an otter tank.
There we go.
Everybody be real quiet.
The otter's coming out of its cage, out of its rock or fucking wherever it comes out of.
Olsen the otter is swimming through the pond. What's the pond? We got 3 kiddie pools down here.
Our mics don't work no more because the otter chewed through all the cords.
Man, imagine how cool that'd be. I'm just sleeping, all of a sudden just a little slither comes into bed, and I'm just cuddling with a little...
Okay, Tom.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talking about stew animals, you gotta bring it to that. Can I have a Tarski? Man, these things, really... I think this is it for Kai.
Good.
I just feel it in my eyes. It's like the pre. You know.
Yeah.
That pre. So yeah, we had 2 weeks. 2 weeks of stories to catch up on. I'm trying to think if anything else exciting happened to me. Met Miss Sugar Lips.
Miss Sugar Lips.
Yeah. She was nice.
She was nice.
Spent a lot of time at taverns.
Yeah, you had your little open mic.
Oh yeah, I did get up and sing a pretty risky song to kind of start off the open mic days.
I thought you killed it though, personally.
I want a rebuttal. I think I can do it better.
We can go back. We can find a karaoke.
Yeah, I want it like a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Where
crowd.
Yeah, just a crowd.
Stage.
Lights
on.
I don't have the anxiety of like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. We can make it happen.
I've always dreamt. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's always been like a big dream of mine to just sing in front of a crowd.
Oh yeah.
And just kill it.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Of course.
Like in front of like friends, and they're like, "Fucking Carl can sing," and I'm up there just singing like, "Hold me closer, time to dance," and they're just going wild, dude. Yeah. I'd fucking crowd surf after girls flashing me their titties and shit's going crazy.
Dude, of course. Who does? Who wouldn't want
Literally.
a little bit of that?
I think everybody's kind of had that like daydream before.
Yeah.
Being up on stage, just performing anything. I have the same thing with like guitar. I'm just like every time I listen to like a song, I'm just like imagine myself on stage playing the shit. I'm like, ooh,
yeah,
get like goosebumps. Yeah, I'm like, gee, and then I'm like, wait,
thank you.
I can't do that. And then I'm like, I can't do that.
You always think you're way better at like playing the guitar or singing than you really are. You're in your car or in the shower. And you're just feeling it.
Yeah, it gives me motivation.
I'm sexy. What's that song?
I love myself.
Yeah.
I want you. I touched myself by the Divinyls. Yes.
Yeah, you sung that, right? You sung
karaoke.
Karaoke. Who does karaoke these days?
There's I know
that one bar on driving up right across from with the gun shop right next to it.
Oh.
Right here on
yeah, like the biker
Mason,
bar
on Mason, right? Mason.
I know the next
the biker
stop.
Bar. Yeah.
Next stop does it. I think Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah,
that could be a good spot.
Yeah,
a comfy spot.
Yeah, we gotta go show.
So we talking about karaoke night?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's on our. We got to take down trash pickup.
Okay, yeah.
No,
yeah,
we
yeah.
should leave. Should we leave trash pickup?
Yeah, always leave it up. Yeah, maybe move it around the board.
Yeah, just move. Well, what are the chances we're gonna get 5 too?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's good. Let's just leave it. That's a good one.
All right.
Hey,
so
do we have dice? Yeah, we got dice.
Yeah. It's right here. They're on the table.
All right. So quick. Let's just. Does anybody see anyone up on our weekly challenge grid, or anything up on the challenge grid that you want to like be like, nah, let's not do that and let's do this instead?
God, I mean, like we really.
What is Visit House of Homebrew? What is that?
Oh, that's
Is that an actual place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's right on. It's downtown.
It's on. I think it's on Main Street before you hit Broadway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like across the street from like exclusive record company.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just curious. What about the elliptical? Does everybody?
Oh yeah, we
have
gotta get that one out.
Yeah.
All right, so we should put something there.
Let's look at something fun. We need pick out a stew pet.
Get a stew pet.
Get a stew pet.
Get a stew.
We really we got to put this upon ourselves. We need like some electric weekly challenges to come back and really fill this board with.
True.
Like, so when I get put on the spot, I'm always.
We could do. Well, do we have up here like fucking buy soundproof paneling for a stew? Do we have that up here? Or I don't know if we want to do like buy things. I guess I don't know. I'm just trying to think of.
Go on a hike.
Put that right next to his go bowling.
Wait, no, I didn't do that.
That was mine.
I was like, Carl, don't we want to do things we like want to do?
I love bowling.
No.
Okay. Come on.
200 body weight squats a day. You see these legs?
It's just these.
Oh, how about
Do you
like
see
how
these
about like
legs?
That you could do them. That's the whole point.
how about like try a new restaurant, do a restaurant review, like a new.
I like that. I love
a
trying new
eatery.
restaurants. I love trying new restaurants.
I love that as well. I thought we had that up here.
We have cook something new.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Hey, we still got to go on our brewery tour from.
Yeah, holy shit! I still owe you one of them.
I don't know how to spell restaurant.
I think
That's
you
it.
got it right.
I think you killed it.
All right.
Maybe.
All right. Cool.
Cool. All right. 100 push-ups a day. That's dumb, but we can keep it up.
Yeah, it's not. We'll change this.
Do
to
something nice for someone once a day. That's good. Research a cool Packer story for the show. Research an accountability story for the show. Pick up. right under karaoke.
I think start a book. Oh, start like reading a book, not like start writing.
I did
a
that.
book.
I got to page 200 out of like 300 and just stopped.
And then just stopped, dude.
I'll pick it back.
I like that one though. I like to start because I always think about reading a book.
Can we
but,
do like
Yeah.
start reading a book / finish the current book? you're
Well, yeah. I
fucking
mean,
reading?
just
start / finish?
ride bike ride for a week. Everybody got a bike?
Yeah.
I might be able to find one. I think I got one. I just haven't ridden it in, I don't know, 16 years.
Oh, good for you, Shane.
Thanks.
Beer name? Do we want to keep that one up here?
Nah, get out.
What is that?
Like, come up with your own beer name.
When we were brewing beer, we thought that
Sucking Suds.
Sucking Suds brewed by Tom.
Shout out. What about go to a new campsite? We got that down below.
Camping season's almost over.
Well, okay, but we got some fucking time.
Camping season goes till damn near October.
Yeah, man.
We did camp up in the mountains in
Yeah.
the snow.
Yeah, we did. Just got to bundle up a little bit.
All right, so try a new campsite. That's up there. Oh, there was some. Oh, yeah, I wrote. Oh, those were for like loser winter weeks. God, this is so out of order. I gotta clean this up a little bit.
Go to a new concert. I like that.
I could go for a
Trampled by
concert.
Turtles is coming, I think, to Green Bay. Those are usually cheap tickets.
What are
Kind of like folky.
like a jam band, kind of.
Yeah, they're like kind of folky, kind of like western country blues.
I sent the. I sent us a. Oh, of course, I can't look at it. There's like this October. Like craft beer fest.
In Green Bay?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
at
coming to the
Heritage
Resch-
Hill.
No, it's coming
Oh.
to the Resch Center, the Resch Complex.
Craft-
Crafttoberfest.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, I sent this to our chat, our
Must have missed it.
so
On
it's like-
Messenger?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
just
don't got that no more.
No. So it's like introducing Crafttoberfest, presented by Festival Foods.
October 9th.
Yeah, so it's October.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out October 6th, so it's gonna be close.
Yeah, you're
Go
probably
or
not going to want to go to that.
You're gonna see.
How about, like, let's do, like, Mile of Music. Wonder if that happened already in Appleton. Put up,
I have no idea.
go to a fest.
Should we just like find an event to go to?
Yeah, like a festival or... That sounds sweet, though, Max. If you're... Pack them holes full of guys, buddy.
So
We're going.
I was like,
No straw.
Don't...
don't have to
No
suck
sucking.
anything. Yeah,
Yes.
you just have to drink and
All right. No Tommying, okay?
all right. Shout out
Don't be
Tom.
like me, trying to smoke vitamins through your nose and then just give up and just fucking toke them down.
No.
Get 4 fucking dry sockets. Worse than both my shoulder surgeries. Both.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Really?
Didn't sleep for 3 days.
Really,
Really?
trying to avoid that.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. So Max, yeah, you're fucked.
Really. I saw this video. If you drink 64 ounces of pineapple juice before the day and night of before, you're golden. Apparently. Tons of people
I
have
would
done
try
it.
it.
I'm gonna
Try
give it a
it.
shot. Why not? What's the worst thing that
Well,
happens?
what
Like,
what
why?
does it do?
Well, yeah,
I have
why?
no clue. I have no idea. All I know is I saw this. What got me was the chick was kind of cute. She was like, "Try this challenge.
Yeah.
It's 64 ounces
Oh,
of pineapple
she's just
juice
like,
before the
Yeah. After you drink
I was
pineapple
like-
juice, too, your sperm's supposed to taste much better. I see where she was going with all
Yeah.
that.
I'll drink 64 ounces of pineapple juice, no problem.
Try, do it. Anything you can do.
Yeah, no, but all right, no. So we got a good board here. What was we were gonna go to a new festival?
New
What-
festival.
Where were we
Let's-
gonna put that?
Some
one?
event / festival.
Let's put that
Instead
in.
of new.
Guys, we have 2 try new restaurants next to each other. How did we not see that?
I knew we had. I knew that.
You
knew
said
it
it
was
too.
up
You're like,
literally.
I thought we had this on the board.
Literally directly right
so
next
perfect.
to each other.
No, go to a festival.
Yeah, right
okay.
there.
Event /
Or
festival.
find. /festival.
Okay. Yeah, I like
and
that.
if we can't find an event, we'll just go to Festival Foods and buy a 30-pack and
Hey.
create our own.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, the parking lot, little
Yeah.
tailgating.
We're,
Yeah, we
going-
missed my music.
That's all right. Well,
That was fun. I did that once. It's kind of fucking jam packed, but yeah, no, cool.
So yeah, we got our weekly challenge grid updated. So with that being said, we're gonna do a little bag toss.
Oh,
We're gonna roll a little dice to see what our new weekly challenge will be. We'll come back and talk about our monthly challenge and how we've been going with that. Mental health talk, joke of the week,
I'm gonna
Packer
take on
talk.
the dictionary.
Carl takes on the dictionary. We got a lot of show coming yet, but we're gonna get our bag toss set up.
Episode 38, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down to it, eh?
Let's do it.
This is episode 38. We got bag toss rolling. Carl's mic is out, and he doesn't even know it because he doesn't have his headphones on. Unfortunately, because we got
man.
Yeah,
we
there we
playing
go.
big toss,
we
man.
got our bag toss set up going. So, like I said, Carl doesn't have his headphones on, so he had no clue.
Hey,
but
you know.
anyway, episode 38 of bag toss
Welcome to the stool in Jamaica, come on.
coming at
To the
you.
big toss.
Let's see. We got
I'm up.
Max. Myself is I'm up 36 to 17.
It's not how you finish, man. Or shit.
It is how you finish,
That's how you
man.
finish.
It's not how you start, man.
That's how you finish. And we're playing to 61. The winner gets to do some fun activities while the loser has to do some shitty activities. But we'll get all to
Can't
that
wait for them fun activities.
much later. We're playing to 61. Let's get it going. Max is up 36-17. Let's do it.
36-17. All right, folks. Let's get a little bag toss going. Line them up. Max throws it wide. Unfortunate. Starting out a little rough.
Yikes! That was a rough toss.
Luck of the pipe. Carl Bootsman on the board, man. Oh, that one counts for the hole for Max. That won't count. That'll play. Ooh, that one just barely falls off for Carl. Two in the hole for Max. We'll count it.
It feels good.
I'll give you a little handicap, Carl. Just put it near it.
See what he's got.
Oh,
off
off
the
the
board.
back of the board, folks.
So I get 5 points for that one.
Yeah, it's 5 points for Max.
So it's 41 to 17.
To hop on real quick and say, yeah, fuck you. All right, running them back.
tune coming? What do we got?
It's all about the vibes, man. Little back toss, little vibes, man. One on the board for Max. Good throw. Carl's a little short. Oh, Max puts another one in the hole. Carl needs to step it up. Oh, close. It's close. One on the board for Carl. Ah, that's a tough one. It's on the board for Max, though. Come on, Sailor. Oh, Carl chokes. I can't do it.
Hey, I got 4 more points that round.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, it is 45-17. I am inching very close to that 61 points.
Yeah, man. Episode 38, a big toss, man. I'm still up. We looking good.
No, you're not, but that's all right.
Quite far behind, actually. Almost triple. You'll get there, though. I believe in you.
Hey, that was a fun round. I really, really enjoyed that round.
I bet you did.
So that's 4 more points for me.
Yeah.
Max, that's a big old 45-17. Again, we're playing to 16.
61.
Or 60, yeah, not 16. Reverse that, flip it, 61. Thanks, Seamus.
Yeah, no problem. That's why I'm here.
On episode 38 of Hold Us Accountable, man. We're gonna roll some dice to see who the fucking what the fuck we doing next. Shout out Sinky Beats for the bigger road rhythm, man. We'll see you soon. Yeah, man! Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, Maximilian Seamus Johnson. This is episode 38 of Host Accountable.
Let's do it, man. I
Hey.
just kicked your ass in bag toss again.
Nice start. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on. We're going to shake some dice to figure out this week's weekly challenge. Then we're going to go talk some monthly challenge. Then we got that Carver's Dictionary joke of the week and some pack and talk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to it.
Yeah. All right, so we got our weekly challenge grid pulled up here. I'm going to roll dice 1 for the column we're going to go with first. Let's see. All right, column 3.
Okay.
All right, so we are either going to find an event or festival to go to, cook something new, come up with a business idea, start planning a HUA trip, potluck party at the stew. We draw each other cool tats.
Okay.
All right.
This is an interesting column. I'm not
Does
gonna
it-
lie.
I like these, though. I
You
kinda
do?
like
All right.
these.
All right, see
Let's
what we
see
got.
what we're gonna be doing here. Number 3.
Come up with a
Business idea.
Okay, so
All right.
So business plan.
Business
Or just an
plan
idea.
it
Just
is.
an idea in general.
I think run with it however we want to run with it. If you can only come up with just an idea, I think
It can
good.
be serious, comical. It can be any sort of business idea.
Exactly. This is a bit of a wild card,
Yeah.
I'd say. Nothing, but honestly, this is kind of good because of where we're at with our monthly challenges. It kind of gives us more time to think about our monthly challenge.
Yeah.
This can kind of be like a fun thing to do. I mean, unless
I'm excited.
you've
about it.
got a really solid business idea plan.
like you.
And yeah, actually, this kind of helps me.
Yeah, that's cool. This is a good one for you.
Because I got to reach out to Chazbo and see if he'll want to swing over to that building and we can talk and just to get a rough estimate
On
of
flooring?
on flooring and like.
Wait.
Because I talked to this lady about this building, right? And like, there's nobody looking at it until like now in the end of this week, and she doesn't have any like solid offers. So I'm like, well, if I can get a guy to give me an estimate on flooring and plumbing, and then get a business plan and go to a bank. I mean, that's kind of the realm of possibility for getting this thing going. So, but it's a matter of finding someone who can do flooring.
My brother, me.
Yeah. And then plumbing stuff and like getting an estimate on plumbing, which would probably be the more expensive thing. But yeah, I mean, no, it's kind of weird that this came up.
That's awesome. I think it was meant to be.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Awesome.
So come up with a business plan. Like Carl brought up, we can do, if you guys come up with just something that's funny, goofy.
Yeah.
Like I am all like, I think that'd be hilarious.
All right, and boys, if we don't come with anything next week for this weekly challenge, then whoever comes with nothing has to take a shot of whatever hot sauce the others bring in.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right?
Okay.
Got it.
I love it.
Love it.
So fucking think up. I'm kind of saying this to myself. I did this to...
All right, so if we come with nothing, or if someone comes with nothing. They have to take a shot of hot sauce. Right?
Yeah, and I think we should also, and we'll talk about this in the next segment, but like make this a thing for the monthly challenge. So you set a goal for that monthly challenge just for that week, and if you don't succeed that goal, then you're getting fucked with. And fucked with hard. So like we have
some
to
consequences.
do it. So no more of this fucking.
Well, we had this idea,
but we got to stick to it.
But we just didn't like do the consequence thing. Like we came, like I think it was like 4 weeks ago. Probably we were probably a week in, and we were all like, "Look, we haven't done that. We got to create action plans," and we all created action plans. Like I wasn't gonna start writing or I wasn't gonna do whatever in the day until I like wrote for an hour.
And I didn't follow a single fucking thing I said.
Well, it's exactly. So then we did the show the next week, and then like we've been off for 2 weeks, so it's been a weird.
Yeah. So this is the show to get back on track and make sure we get on track. Because I think if we, and like I said, I'm saying this out loud, especially to myself, if I'm gonna do this show, then I'm gonna make myself really commit to it. Or else I'm a fucking phony.
Fucking
phony.
I mean,
it's you just kind of feel like it. It's not so much that that's what you are. Like you just kind of tell yourself, like, well, I didn't do what I said I was gonna do this week. I don't feel good about what I said or what I talked about. Yeah. So I mean, you just kind of feel it regardless of.
But then you gotta really feel it. Like, through
absolutely.
a shot of hot sauce and out your fucking asshole.
I agree. I agree.
All right. So
we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen. So let's get into a monthly challenge. All right. I'm not gonna play music.
Yeah, no. Let's just go
right into it.
We'll go right into it. It's the we'll get into our monthly challenges. We'll kind of quick talk about what we'll kind of go around and just say. Well, actually, quick. Let me just bring up because I think we started this back August 3rd is when we started, and we were gonna go. I remember I just wrote down like September 3rd just because it was the month, month to month. But we said, all right, so like Seamus wanted to go to the gym more. I was going to start writing. Kärel had his milk jug painting he wanted to work on. And then I think it was like, so then on August 17th, we created these action plans. So like, I said I was gonna before I worked out or did any of my personal things for the night. I was gonna write. So like after I was done working, write, and then I can do my thing. Seamus wanted to go to the gym 3 times a week. No going to the bar before working out.
I'm doing great.
been talking about James adding on a second wing to the cock and bull all episode. So I'm not sure.
I mean, I can't talk.
I have failed as well. No,
I've been with him the whole time.
Yeah, no, I've failed. Carl's gonna do the milk jug painting before settling down. Spend half hour to an hour sanding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
So
all right, so let's talk.
I think
about
we've
it.
all kind of failed.
Yeah, I did like 2 or 3 big sandings on it, and then like, yeah, no, I haven't fucking touched it. Really haven't. I failed.
Yep.
I think I've gone to the gym 3 times in a month.
How many times have you been to cock and bull? Hey, I got there morning and night.
Yeah.
All right.
I was out there all day.
That was 2 a day. That was doing
You see
2 a
these
day.
curls? You see these curls?
Oh, okay. So let's.
I mean, no, and I think I did 1 solid day of writing.
Okay.
So I'm right there. I've
So
been failing.
where do you guys? All right. So where do we want to go right now with this? Okay. So we're talking about you're gonna do a shift in plans.
I talked about shifting.
And then, so me and you have to come up with like, okay, getting back into it, our fucking first weekly challenge for our monthly goal,
Right.
or weekly goal for our monthly challenge, and
Right.
and then come up with punishments if we don't
Oh yeah.
get it done. Okay. Can I ask both you? Were there things that got in the way of this, or was it just like, just kind of went about your days and just kind of put it to the side? Because that's what I did. I kind of honestly, like, I thought about it, and then I really just kind of put it off full out.
Yeah. I mean, a couple episodes, I was sick for a little bit, but, I could give some excuses saying, oh, I don't really know how to go by myself, but Maxie sent me a whole workout to do.
Yeah,
And things like that. But, I just, at the end of the day, I just didn't do it.
I mean, I feel like myself included, at the end of the day, you do what is like most comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's to each their own. Nothing is better or worse than anyone else's, but you do, it's like you've had a long day and you do what's comfortable. I'm not saying that's
that's 100% for me.
Not saying that's
100%
like
100% right for me.
a justification. It's just more of like that's what happened. Know, and that's how I failed. That's where I failed, is I did what was comfortable instead of, pushing myself and pushing, my own, your consciousness is like weighing down on you.
Get out your comfort zone.
Yeah. And you just do what's comfortable. So I'm, whatever it is to who, whatever like you do to make yourself comfortable, and it not necessarily gets in the way, but it hinders you from what an outside goal you're trying to accomplish.
And it's so easily for you like to make yourself feel okay about doing that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like where it's
And,
like,
like,
well, why wouldn't I go and do that? Like, I want to do this, and this made me happy.
I would be like, I maybe should go to the gym today, but like, I'll wait for Nate to text me, and then he didn't text me. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going. You're like, oops.
And like, dude, for you, it's like, you got a job. Like, I would be like, what's more? but we're like, you were working at it though. You were like setting up. I'm sure you do.
I did have some other goals in mind, but still.
Yeah, but no, I mean,
interview, meetings.
It's like you get those like little accomplishments outside of like.
I guess I kind of just set it on like a sort of back burner. It
Exactly.
wasn't a major priority.
And
for me.
I think a big thing is like, all right, I've done this my whole fucking life. Where like some moments like I'm very like I can execute. Where like I will tackle these goals, and that feels great. But then other weeks, like I'm making basically it's excuses. What and it is purely excuses. So, but like, so we watched that Aaron Rodgers interview before, and you didn't get to this part, but he started talking about like scientifically, like it takes 3 weeks to gang a habit, like become
or to change
a habit. Yeah. So like I want to push myself, and this is like not only with a monthly goal, but like working out and like just force myself into into the point where it's like I just do these things like I do my habits now, like shift my habits.
Yeah.
Right.
I like I have to shut out being accepting excuses. Like I accept my excuses right now. Right. That's the worst part about me right now. Is like it's okay for me to go out and be with friends rather than go take a jog because it's good to be around people.
Well, it's like when you're like, okay, tomorrow, and maybe not for you because you always wake up early, but like if you have all right, tomorrow I'm waking up early and I'm going to do whatever. And then the alarm hits and it's like, well, technically I have 2 more hours to sleep.
Can I add something to this?
And it's like, yeah, and it's so what you were just saying is like multiplied by 10 when it's the whole day, when you have like daily activities, but you still do the same thing when you wake up early and you make these excuses why you're like, well, I have this much time, so I'm not going to do it. And then when it's in your daily activities, it's like, well, I have a whole afternoon, so I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to wait.
I'll put it, yeah. That's my fucking...
Yeah.
And what I was going to say is like, so like you saying like, oh, like, I'll wake up early tomorrow and get this done.
Right.
So like that, while I'm thinking it the day before, I'm like, all right, so it's okay for me to go out and fuck around.
Right.
It makes it okay for me. Like, all right, I can go hang out with friends and drink and do whatever because I'm going to get up early tomorrow.
Right.
And then an alarm goes off and you're like, I got like an hour and a half left to sleep.
Right.
And then it's like, all right, well, I'll just get that done at lunch. And then at lunch, it's like, man, I got after dinner, I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to like, well, I'm going to wake up again. And then it's just a fucking shit cycle.
Yes, man. Yeah.
And I need to break that because that is what I do. I need to break that shit cycle.
Same. And I feel like everyone's shit cycle is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone has that shit cycle where they want to get on track and start accomplishing or start doing this one thing, but they just have a life and they have other comfortabilities that tell them and myself like, oh, it's okay. Like, wait 8 hours, or wait 12 hours, wait till the next morning, wait till this afternoon, wait till when you're done working, wait till when you get back from your walk with Hercules, like wait until you're back from your workout, wait until you just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're like, when am I gonna stop waiting?
And you know what we gotta do? Just fucking hold ourselves
accountable.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
And one day, we'll be doing this podcast. Tomorrow, we'll be doing this podcast, and we'll be fucking on point, bro.
Yeah.
We'll be doing everything. Episode 100? Oh, shit.
Man.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
gonna be so ripped.
No, but that might be one of the
you'll
things.
be smoking weed again. You'll be great. You'll be so ripped.
You'll be you won't be doing curls anymore. You'll be back to like
curling doobies.
Your thumb curls.
My fingers.
Your
thumb
finger.
curls.
Vitamins.
Nimble.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably not too nimble right now. You're probably like, you're always on
I
edge.
still got it on.
Oh,
Me.
you
A
still
little
got it
shaky, but
Sleep's a little rough. All right. Back at it.
all right.
Okay. So, who wants to fucking start this charade off?
I'll
This
start.
fucking parade.
Fuck it. I'll start.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say, sorry to cut you off,
You're
but
good.
that'd be awesome because you were thinking about changing your
I was.
monthly activity to something new. So
Yeah. So,
know.
I mean, the biggest problem about the gym, if I had a gym next door, again, excuses, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I live 30 minutes away from the gym that I have to go to.
That grocery
That
getter
is
goes
tough.
long and far, my friend.
is
That
tough.
sucks.
I'm not
But
gonna lie.
yeah, so it does
There's
suck.
a bee in your car all the time.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, obviously I don't have a car anymore, but it's kind of just
sold it to the bees.
sold it
It's
to
just
the
kind of
bees.
took it over. But no, an actual goal. I mean, I still plan on going to the gym, but I'm not. I just want to switch it to something that is something that I don't want to say more likely to do, but like I want to do it. But I want to play my guitar. I want to practice more.
Ah,
And
So
you-
I'm gonna be at home And I have no excuses not to because I lay in my bed looking at him like, I want to play that, and I just don't.
I love it.
Does the bee own the guitar too? Or?
No, that motherfucker needs to stay away from my guitar.
Okay.
So
I like that.
So yeah, no, I want to do that. I don't know how much. I guess I haven't thought about that part yet.
Maybe just start with picking the fucking thing up.
Yeah, picking the thing. But like,
cause you could play a little Gray Street back in the day.
Or,
Well,
hey, I mean,
or you could. What could you play?
My Grace is gone.
My Grace is
so
gone.
hey, what is there like an not easy, but is there a song that you used to know how to play?
My Grace is gone.
That you think will take maybe like a week or so to get back into it. Grace is gone.
Yeah, my Grace is.
So how about
Grace
like your additional weekly, but also paired with your monthly challenges to be able to play My Grace is Gone again?
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Just get.
Yeah, because when we were at open mic night, I'm like, I've always thought of just like
Yeah.
playing something up on stage, even in front of. I've never played in front of.
Okay, so
anybody
next
before.
here. Oh man, a monthly goal.
You
learn
it. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
You play a song and I fucking rebuttal.
Yeah, rebuttal.
Oh God, great goal. Personal goal.
Yeah, because it's. I used to play it a lot, but I haven't played in 2 years, maybe almost 3.
Okay. Dude, I love it. I think,
I love it.
Just start plucking again and figure out, get back to being able to play this song.
Maybe come into the show and play you guys a tune.
Oh, we can jam out to it while Seamus is picking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Man.
One more drink.
What were you singing?
My Grace is gone.
I don't think that was it.
Yeah.
Neon lights,
Yeah, you said
smoky eyes tonight.
It's 2 a.m. I'm drunk again. It's heavy on my mind.
What were you singing?
One more drink.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does play.
Yeah,
These
he does.
motherfuckers.
Close. It was
Both
close.
y'all motherfuckers can go shove Gray Street up your fucking brown asses, all right? Let me tell you that much. Fucking piece of shit telling me I'm wrong.
Hey, we're all about positivity here on Holes Accountable. It's you would.
You.
Unless you get Max mad. Then fucking,
One
one more drink.
It's
just
not
can't-
quite like that though.
It
All
is
right,
though.
all right,
It
wait.
is though.
It is.
It is though. It's one more drink. Can you make it strong?
No.
Because I don't need to think my
that's
grace
It's
is
just like
Okay,
a
okay.
little off,
One.
but yes.
Okay.
It is that are the words, but like the
Max is getting heated because he's right.
the rhythm was off. That's
one-
what's throwing me off.
One more drink and I move on. One drink to remember, then another to. I'm off
forget.
fucking rhythm
Yeah.
too. Yeah, Max, you're totally right, bro.
Whip it up, whip it up.
More drink, could you make it? Yeah, that
One
part is
more
off.
Drink
Yeah.
and
That
I'll-
part's
but,
off,
but it's
for
there.
sure.
But it's there.
It's
One
there
more
though.
drink and I'll be gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't wait to rock out to that song.
I'll play you
Can
guys a
shove it
tune.
up your brown asses. All right, Max, what about you, bud?
Yeah, I just got to keep writing, man.
Alright, yeah.
No, I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna change mine. I'm gonna keep. No, I just have to keep up with. Just shit came up, you know. Like we were doing. Just doing like last week, we were moving.
Me
went-
out of my past life.
We got to
Shout out Max and Seamus for getting me out of the fucking shitstein.
Yes, sir.
We got you
I'll
out
speak
there.
vocally about it.
We got you.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, and that takes priority over a lot of things. So
Sure.
like, had to get that taken care of. Did the the Hall of Fame banquet.
Yeah, but
That was
there's
a fun
always
time.
time for us.
There's
to
always
do our
time.
thing.
There's always something.
But then like again, like
Celsius is starting to hit.
the pup and his ailments that was kind of like right when I was supposed to be getting medicine and his medicine was running out and I was in like this mental like anxiety.
Writer's block.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just had so much anxiety
No,
about my dog and his.
That's your kid.
Medication and shit. Like I didn't have time. Like I just. It was like nothing was really important. Like I didn't work out. I didn't like nothing was really important to me.
I don't know how anything could be. Poor puppy.
Yeah, he was bad. Like he looks.
I can't.
Bad,
I can't.
He looks
not
bad.
wait to see. I'm pretty curious.
Yeah, you're curious. No,
so,
yeah.
Puppy's got his meds.
So yeah, everything's good.
You got a job. I'm fucking.
Things are
right.
Have
coming
calmed
around.
down. We everything is like
things
the only
are
thing
wholesome
left,
in the HUA crew.
We might have to chop your toe off, but other than that,
yeah, man, this thing's still itching.
No,
I think
so
it's not growing though.
So yeah, my goal is to just get back on track with my original action plan of before I do anything, just take some time to write some thoughts down. Just get back to doing that, and I think it'll be good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sticking with the milk can. I got.
Do you have more sanding to do?
Yes, I do indeed. So my goal before next week, get it fucking bare. Grandpa was like hesitant on me.
Did you sand off his picture?
I'm gonna have to. It's all rusted and bubbled. So like I can't refinish the whole thing and then just leave a flaky
rusty, because I mean the rust is just gonna grow.
I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures of it, and so my goal, what I thought in my head, I'll take a picture and then print it, and then I'll just stencil it back out.
Sure.
But like, I mean, I'll talk to him if he wants me to just leave a bubbly, rusty picture with a freshly done milk jug, then so fucking be it. Yeah. I'll put it in front of his railing on his porch, and we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Dude, he wouldn't.
If I talk to him about it, he'll be fine with it. But like with me personally, like I can't sand this whole milk jug without sanding that picture. Like I need everything's got to be gone.
Yeah,
you got to get the rust off, otherwise it's just gonna rust again.
Well, it's already rusted, so like I gotta, you know.
That's what I mean.
I'm gonna have to do it in a week from now. Then that'll take me 6 more months, and I'll just be getting hounded. Sick of getting hounded. And fixing rails with duct tape and fucking.
Come on, Tommy.
Yeah, shout out Tom.
So, all right, we've got Carl's doing the milk jug. He's gonna get it bare, completely bare. That's his goal.
Butt naked.
I'm gonna keep writing. Get back to my original action plan of just
one more drink.
Don't need to thank she.
There we go. Yeah.
Broke my heart.
Yep.
My grace is gone.
I heard that. I heard
one
that
more drink
at the very first Dave concert I went to.
My God!
It was Dave and Tim, and they just. I went home and I learned it immediately.
Dude, that's awesome.
That was in my prime playing time.
Dude, that song got me through my first breakup.
Oh yeah,
man! I listened to that song and drank so many beers and smoked so many cigars to that song. Holy shoot!
It's a good one. It's a heartfelt.
It's a good one, yeah.
Do you know what it's about?
Isn't it about his sister dying?
No, there's another song about that. It's
That's
actually
called
about
Sister.
It's actually about his stepdad dying. Because him and his stepdad.
Oh, his stepdad died too?
Yeah. Or something. Yeah, and they were really close. But it's easier to write a song about a breakup than it is to, or something it's about his stepdad.
It's like the song.
Sure.
Oh,
his grace is gone, and yeah, she broke his heart or whatever. But
yeah,
it's apparently about his stepdad.
Yeah, no, that's really.
You guys know the song Oh?
I yes.
No, I need it for my own. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Is it about an orgasm?
No.
What was that, Seamus?
Okay, I wish I knew the rhythm. The world is blowing up. The world is caving in. The world is
blowing up.
The world is
caving in.
The world has lost her way again. Yeah, that's about his dead grandpa.
Wow.
R.I.P.
Yeah. He makes and then you get his songs that are just talking about fucking chicks, you know, like just in the smoothest.
He's in his emotions.
It's
all about
like,
the moment.
He has a song about like having an affair, like Lover Lay Down. Yeah. Oh my God, he just puts it so like, God, yeah, that's okay, man.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you'll go back to your man and I'll go back to my world. He's like,
I love Dave.
but for tonight, yeah. Oh man, God, look at where these combos bring us.
Love Dave.
People listening right now are probably like, what the fuck?
Listen to some Dave, people. Listen to some DMB.
If you don't listen to it, you're not living. Go check out a live concert on YouTube.
To a little baby. All right. All right.
So, what are we going to do if? Well, actually, hold on. Quick. I forgot. I had a question for you guys. What do you see as like obstacles getting in the way of completing or
not being as good as I once was.
Okay, so like picking up the guitar and being like, "Fuck, I don't know how to do this."
Might not be able to do in a week, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
The old words of Toby Keith.
Well, I think
I ain't as good as I once was.
I think as long as you try, like even if you can't get it in a week, like as long as you didn't be like, "I tried and then I just didn't do it again for the whole week." Like, as long as every day you tried, I think that's fair. A success.
Yeah.
Sure.
Every day trying is better than every day giving up.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, I picked up my guitar and tried to play it again. I'm like, I don't even remember what strings to pluck anymore.
And it's frustrating.
So I have to like go, but like I feel like if I go back and like relearn like the notes and stuff, like it'll come back. Like the muscle memory will come.
And
back.
once it starts, like once you start getting a little like rhythm, a little, and then it starts feeling good.
Do it 3 weeks.
Yeah, man.
3 weeks.
And it's a fucking habit.
We'll be jamming to a live band in here, guys.
And then I get a rebuttal. So
true.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you, actually.
All right.
Not Jimmy.
I've always wanted. No, I always wanted to play in front of people. I've never done it before.
For me, I guess like the painting part. I mean, I'm super fucking like this is why I don't finish things like
particular
like paintings and drawings. Like woodworking, I'm fine with imperfections because I can make imperfections look good with woodworking.
Right.
Metalwork and paint, and I've never really fucked with metal. I've done a few metal things, but just making sure I'm using the right paint, like things that aren't gonna rust, and then being able to recreate the picture that's on there, so it looks good for Grandpa.
Right.
I mean, things. I'm not really worried about, but things I'll definitely run into a few hiccups along the way.
Okay.
But I guess.
So in terms of just like getting it completely bare, because that's like what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're like?
I'll just have to steal. You can finish. I cut.
No, I was just gonna say. Is there anything that you're just gonna be like? Well, yeah, tonight. I'll just wait till tomorrow. Like that. Those type of things.
I guess. I think I just have to prepare myself for the next day. So like, get what I can with the tools I have, and then, anything I don't have, I can use from work. So like, get the bare, and then like through the cracks and crevices, I'll need like, a like wire brush ball and like different sanders.
Okay.
That I've never really fucked with before, which is kind of fun. But
yeah.
So, yeah, just those little things. What about you?
I feel like kind of the same thing you were saying in a way of just like I've noticed when I tried to start writing, I get very bogged down in like minute details of what I'm trying to write about. I can't really just write like a general like this would be a fun story. Like I have an idea of a beginning, middle, and end, and I kind of generally fill it in to just make it like a fun story. I get super bogged down with the like how a character would like wake up in the morning, like every single thing he would do in the morning, and it just like takes me a good chunk of time just to get into that like mindset of writing, like deleting a bunch of shit, then rewriting it, and then like already an hour went by and I've got like 4 sentences done.
Less than what you had when you started.
But I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good, like, about where I'm at. I just need to keep rolling. But it's like, fuck, I've already been doing this like an hour. Like, I got other shit like I want to do tonight. So that's like my biggest thing is I get super bogged down with like these little details and I try to make them perfect. And then it's like, all right, you got like 4 sentences done.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're good 4 sentences, like if you're fucking
you're
happy with them,
but
then that's when you. And then when you like writing's something I've tried that is super hard for me because I'm the same way where it's like I'll write a whole whatever poem or whatever it is, like the whole thing, and then read back through it, and then start deleting shit.
Yeah, you just start.
And then I get fucking like you said, you have every little detail has to be perfect.
Yeah.
And then I'm just deleting everything, and then I'm back to like line 1 and 2, and it's like, oh, these sound great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do I do now?
And then it gets frustrating when it's like I have like ideas for where I want this to go, but I can't even get out of like the first few paragraphs or the first paragraph.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of that habit, like trying to form a habit of just doing it.
Right till you're unsatisfied, and then set it the fuck down and come back to it.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. So that's where my hang-ups are in terms of where I've been struggling getting shit done.
Oh man, I had something to tell you guys. I totally forgot what it was. Oh, it's just super off topic. I mean, you guys want to know what I'm learning how to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sand glass.
Ooh.
Fucking
interesting.
Like,
whoa. So
a lot of like I said, super random, but sanding got me thinking about it. So like we're getting a lot of product with like scuff marks in like, and there's layers in glass. So like if it's in like one, like, and this could be totally wrong, but like 1 through 3rd panel of the glass, like, if the scuff marks are that deep, like you can fucking sand them out. So like I was learning how to sand like big, like we took knives and just fucking dug them into pieces of glass, and I took sanders and polish in water. Like it gets super hot, so it's like when you're cutting metal, you have to like spray water on it. So like we're doing that, like, and I got the scuff out of the glass, like a fucking knife cut.
Yeah.
But then I had like all my like circles from the sander in it. Yeah. So another cool thing I'm learning how to do.
That's
sand glass. Never sanded glass in my life.
That's
I didn't know you could sand glass.
I didn't either.
That kind of reminds me of like when you buff out scratches on a car. Like there's certain like if it's at a certain depth, you can buff it out, but if it's too deep, you're not going to be able to buff out a certain scratch.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
That's cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Wild thought.
Wild thought.
We'll see what happens.
I remember how that song went. Excuse me, please.
One more drink.
Can you make it strong? 'Cause I don't need to think she broke my heart. My grace is gone. One more drink and I'll move on.
Fuck yeah! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that's the monthly challenge talk. We're gonna mosey on down to mental health
talk, yeah.
All right, Seamus. God damn it, I love the way your fucking brain works, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the monthly challenge talk / weekly challenge / just fucking random thoughts. Let me get a groovy song.
Let's get it going.
Let's get a groovy song. We're going to talk a little mental health here now. It's episode 38 of Hold Us Accountable. If you're stayed tuned with us, currently it's 9:45 at night here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. September 8th, 2021. So we're going to do a little mental health, and we're going to go on to the joke of the week and end it with a little Packer talk because it is Packer season. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I'm having fun. Seamus is looking good. Max is looking good. We're having a good time, y'all. We're going to let this play on for a little bit while we catch our ground. Thank you for joining us. Episode 38. Shout out everybody hanging out with us.
Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope everything's good and happy and healthy. If not, everything will get better. Let's go. Maximilian Seamus Johnson, let's talk a little mental health. Max, what you got for us, huh?
Oh, here we go. I gotta find the quote was on my phone. I forgot
right.
I can't use my phone.
That's all right.
Here, so I gotta find it quick. But shouldn't take
This
me
episode is
too long.
brought to you by Celsius. We wish
you a Merry Christmas.
Season is upon us.
'Tis indeed.
Okay, it was.
All right, while you find this, man, I really want another beer.
That Busch Light, I haven't had that Busch Light yet.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll just drink a lot of water. Carl needs a motherfucking taxi service because I can't drive to work.
Mama, drive me.
Oh, here it is. All right, I got it.
All right,
This one is deep.
Yeah.
This is all right.
Deeper than deep blues.
I should look. I'll look this up in a second. All right. So this is episode 38, Mental Health Talk. We have our weekly mental health quote for us to reflect on this week, talk, and, kind of break it down into and incorporate into our own lives. So, quote, "The more you struggle to live, the less you live. Give up the notion that you must be sure of what you are doing. Instead, surrender to what is real within you, for that alone is sure. You are above everything distressing." End quote. That was by Spinoza. I'm going to look up who that is quick.
I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people can relate to that as soon as we break it down and maybe understand it a little better. I already have some ideas.
All right, so this Spinoza, here, let me just pull it up on the. Baruch Spinoza was a Dutch philosopher of Portuguese Sephardi origin, one of the early thinkers of the Enlightenment and modern biblical criticism, including modern conceptions of the self and the universe. He came to be considered one of the great rationalists of the 17th century philosophy, which makes sense based on that quote, I would think.
Can I hear that one more time?
Sure. "The more you struggle to live, the less you live. Give up the notion that you must be sure of what you are doing. Instead, surrender to what is real within you, for that alone is sure. You are above everything distressing."
Woo! Yeah, man. Seamus, what you got some thoughts to start us?
So, like, to put it into like more simpler terms, I guess, or basically talking about. I feel like a lot of people, I think, always have to, like, people get stressed out about like not knowing, what they're doing in life, being in a position like, I'm not really, doing anything, so to say, getting caught up in like being a little older, like I should be married or something like that. I should have like a good career,
Exactly.
things like that, and like but it's really easy to get caught up in that, extremely easy, But I think what he's talking about is like, like maybe you haven't found your career yet, but maybe that's because you don't really know what you're doing. Or
Right.
like want to do, and like it's okay to like not be in a career. It's okay to not know what you want to do yet, because that's better than being in something that you ultimately hate or like is gonna make you unhappy. You know,
Yeah.
like it's okay just to be like doing what you're doing and trying to figure it out.
Right.
Because you're gonna be happier if you get in the mindset of realizing that that's okay. You're gonna be happier being just okay with that right now and eventually figuring it out or something like that than forcing yourself into a situation just to fit the notion of that you need to be doing this. Does that make
man.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most people can.
Yeah.
I mean, I think obviously what jumped out to me right away was the more you struggle to live, the less you live. And that's that's like the first thing that I feel like captures a lot of people, or would capture a lot of people to this quote. And it's like, yes, I can relate with that. And then you read more and it's like, you give up the notion that you must be sure of what you're doing. It's like, yeah, I'm always like trying to like convince myself what I'm doing in this moment is the right thing.
Yeah.
But instead you should just like follow what's in your gut or what is within you. And I guess that is the part that's kind of like, how do you surrender? How do you know what to surrender to within you? I feel like that might be the part that gets hung up on.
It's hard.
Someone.
It's hard to just like look at yourself like, I don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay just to like, just to be here. Right. In the moments, even though if I'm not like, maybe not necessarily working towards something like of bigger, I guess, like, because you're unsure about it, but it's okay just like be there in the moments and living happily than, tearing your life down because I'm so unsure about it, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the biggest torture is like fighting yourself. Like that gut feeling when you know what you're doing is wrong, but you just continue to do it to either please a significant other or your job or
even yourself.
Or
sometimes.
yourself.
Try to convince yourself that like this is what I should be doing. This is what's good for me, but it might not.
I'm kind of speechless with this one because this hits fucking hard. I mean, like I did this for a long fucking time, man, where like I knew what I was doing was not what I wanted to do and not what I should be doing. And and it sucked. It fucking sucked, dude, every day because I was doubting myself. And I mean I've done this in several circumstances in my life. But like it's the worst feeling when you're caging yourself in a situation because it's like it's the right thing to do in society, be in a job, work or be in a relationship and be with somebody, plan to have kids, plan to get married, and you're on that path, but you don't want to you want a new path to be paved, but you just can't. You hold yourself back because, I mean, for me, I was scared.
Yeah.
Scared to be what I wanted to be the whole time, and that is basically to be unsure of what I wanted to do.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, I guess the way I'm viewing this is like, they see like, society, like, you see like your friends like, oh, they're getting married like around your age. Is like, I'm not even in a relationship. Like I should get in one, like, because that's what people are doing. But really, like, it's okay to not be in one. Like, it's okay to be alone, like single or whatever, and figure it out. You don't have to force it. There's people getting into their careers, or like there's people buying houses. Like,
forces failure.
Then that's great. And like, I'm sure you probably want that too, but you don't need to force yourself into something just to get that to fit in, to these.
Sometimes you have to fucking believe in fate.
Like, that made me think about like,
you're on your own timeline. Like, just live it out. Like,
like the saying, keeping up with the Joneses. You
Sort
guys
of,
familiar
yeah.
with that saying?
Isn't that like
Heard
a
it.
book or
It's
a
like
movie or
no,
something?
it's like
Or a show?
it's like keeping up with your neighbor.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
your neighbor
Uh-huh.
always puts out. Jones is a very common last
Yeah,
name. So
yeah,
keeping
yeah.
up with the Joneses. Your neighbors always have that fancy car out in the driveway. You don't know how your neighbor paid for that car, but it's a fancy car out in the driveway. So that makes you go, well, I want to get a fancy car and put it out on the driveway.
Yeah.
And then you're mortgaging your house just to put a fancy car out on the driveway, but then you feel good because now your fancy car's out on the driveway and your neighbor's fancy, and your car is better than your neighbor's car, and that's awesome. And that's how, like...
But does that car really make you fucking happy?
But exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how, like, the spread of, like, needing to do more and be better started. Was like, your neighbor's like this, so you have to be better. And now it's on social media.
Oh,
and
man.
not only are you seeing your neighbor, you're seeing people that live countries or states.
People you don't even
or
fucking know.
You don't know.
Yeah, right.
You're seeing what they're doing, and I want to keep up with them. And we're trying to keep up with these, like, fictional people. Yes, they're real people, but you have no clue how they got to where. They could just be there because their parents paid for them, or because they worked their asses off and got to that point, and they didn't, like. But we're trying to keep up with, like, these ideas of what our lives should be, not just like. I can just go right down the street and knock on my neighbor, Mr. Jones's door, and be like, yo, like, that's an awesome car. How did you get that? And he could be like, man, 5 credit cards. It's not worth having this car.
Exactly.
And
or I bought this car from scratch and I built the whole thing. I put my life into this car.
I can teach you. Yeah, and to an extent, there is that in social media where you can, I guess, reach out to someone and be like, I'm inspired by what you've been posting. Like, how have you got to this point? And obviously, chances are they'll never get back to you.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess that's a thing, but it's not. It's like now this idea of, like, surrendering to what's within you is almost, like, completely gone. It's you. If you are doing that, it's like that's the wrong thing to do. Because
it's all just captivating. Every social media is just like people are so captivated by every little fucking thing.
I feel like social media is always like a center of our mental health talk.
It's like
I feel like it just plays such a big role.
And it's such
like
a big role
part
in our
of
life.
lives.
And like I mean, we're at the age where we did see it come up.
Oh yeah.
When we were young, I mean, like Facebook and like MySpace was a big thing when I was young.
Right.
And that was the start of it. And then like we all saw Snapchat and Facebook and I was fucking captivated and sucked in by it.
Oh yeah.
I remember just fantasizing about being like people that I didn't even fucking know.
Yeah. Oh,
and like and I mean even sometimes still like seeing things where it's like I'll get caught in a fucking weird trance of like that's I want to be or this is what I want to do and then like snap out of it where it's like all right well just how about let's get outside and maybe like do shit
right
like, to maybe like be successful you know like you're gonna sit in your fucking room and watch videos all day like
right
and it's like I mean this is it it's like follow true to yourself at the end like nobody knows better than yourself and I mean with the help of with people at times like but at the end of the day like I have stuck myself in so many situations where it's just like I feel like this is what I need to be doing and one thing I do like stand proud of is like people have always given me shit for job hopping like not sticking to a job long enough and to me it was always like I've always been a great employee. I'm the best employee I know but like I've job hopped so much because it's like none of this sparks
but
joy.
You've also worked some like like jobs that aren't really like
dude, I used to clean up shit and dead bodies like I used to fucking but people have always
well I mean and that's when I think you have a strong enough sense of again who you are where you don't really care if someone's like hey man that's dumb you're doing it and you just go I don't care it's not what I want to do so like
instead surrender to what is real within you.
It's like the owner of my company like started talking to me about like in 5 years from now, this is where we're going to have you. And I looked at him and I'm like, you think I'm going to be here in 5 years? And he's like, what, you're not? And I'm like, I'm not fucking building windows my whole life. Like,
right.
And he was kind of dumbfounded by what I said, but I'm like, no, dude, this is an experience. Like, I'll fucking work and be the best I can for your company, but like, I want to be in the fucking woods doing something or making custom woodwork. I'm not building fucking windows forever. Like,
sure. Like,
take what you get when you got me, but I'm going to go get what I can get when I got me. Like, fucking, but like, I don't know. Like, that's one part of my life where I have kind of followed my gut, but it's so easy to be sucked into what other people think.
It's easy. Yeah, definitely. It's easy to just like take in like other people's views, what other people got. And like, but nobody ever, like you said, nobody knows you better than you.
Exactly.
So like, nobody knows what's going on. So it's easy for other people to put their own opinion into it.
You know what's funny?
And it's super easy to listen to other people's opinion, but at the end of the day, you still need to surrender to what is real within you. For that alone is sure.
This might be a slant, but like, we're talking about like, just that captivity of or wanting to be people we see on the internet or famous people and like just wanting that success and that fucking fortune. I remember reading an article where Michael Jackson used to rent grocery stores out like a couple times a year so he could experience what it was like to grocery shop.
Yeah.
Because he grew up being... So like how wild is it? Like the guy who... I mean, obviously what a fucking wild life, but like a guy who has fortune and fame and, who wants to just like, man, it would be awesome to be fucking normal for a fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to be influenced by people and it's good to have role models and heroes, but like, don't try and be that person. You know, don't try and be.
You can't lose sight of who you are.
Exactly, Max. Exactly.
You can have influences, and I mean, I don't really know how it works because I'm constantly in the same boat of like, I see something and it's like, oh, I got to be more like that, and then you see something else, you're like, oh, I got to be more like that, or hear this.
I'm guilty of it too.
Absolutely, and so I think it is hard to just find that inner sense of who you are and say, and completely surrender yourself to that and just say, nope, this is what I am, this is what I do. Right now I don't have all these things that other people have, but I'm cool with who I am. And that's it, like comes in pieces, like you learn it in chunks. Like there are times when you're completely cool with knowing you could pay a little bit extra for something, but you're like, well, I don't need to do that. Like, I'm completely fine. Like, whatever. Like, if, man, I don't know, like a good example, right? But there's times when you think to yourself, I could be a little extra right now, but it's like, why? Like, why? I don't need to do all that. I just need a bed to sleep on. I need a place to put some clothes and a spot to put, a TV and another stuff. I don't need anything super fancy right now.
Fancy clothes, fancy cars.
Like, of course. Like,
crazy pictures.
I would love to have like an unlimited bank account when that's cool. But like, I don't. So like, like maybe one day that'd be fun to have, but no, that's just not.
Is it really gonna like change? Like, I mean, like I said, going back to like fancy clothes. Is it really gonna like change you or like make you happier?
No. I mean,
or is it just gonna make you feel like you fit in more?
I mean, and this is a fine. I mean, it could be fitting in or a confidence thing.
True.
I like looking good and I like holding myself because maybe I'm not even sometimes I'm not even trying to impress anybody. I'm just like I feel,
Well, exactly. So, you could buy the name brand thing, or you could buy the off-brand thing. It's like, that name brand one, it looks, okay, maybe, that logo is a little bit slicker. But other than that, it's the exact same.
I'll wear a tuxedo with a fucking sweaty headband. I'll look fucking slick, but like a fucking bum. I like to look tapper, but I like to... put a little myself on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
feel like it could just be your style too. That's just who you are.
I always have a comfort item on me. It's like I'll wear a tuxedo with fucking Chuck Taylors that I wore for 8 years. Like change your shoes. Like, nah, dude, I look great right now. I don't know.
And that's the point of it is like not. It's like as long as you feel good, who cares? Like it doesn't matter what other people think. It's not going down to like maybe your Chuck Taylors don't make your suit. Yeah. Why are you even wearing a suit in the first place?
Yeah, right.
But Carl's doing Carl, so.
Dude, this is like why you look like never mind.
Well, no.
I was kidding.
But then sometimes all of that weighs on you before like one decision you go out and you just have anxiety.
Oh yeah,
like that whole time you're out or whatever, or
you could
the whole time you're in a job interview, you're like, oh my, is this like?
Oh, dude, 100%.
You could be thinking about something that nobody even.
Bro.
Because for some reason in your head you have it made out to think that like you are not good enough because of what you are like what's on you or what whatever it is.
We've all put on. I mean, maybe not. I've put on fronts before. Where like I've tried to be something I'm not before, just because of the group of people I've been around.
Of course,
110 fucking percent,
definitely.
And it like never felt good. It was like
no. You're uncomfortable the entire time.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I found out like who I fuck with. Like I don't give a shit if you fucking like me, dude, because I got my fucking people with me. Like I don't need no more people. But like if you fuck with me for who I am, then let's fuck with each other. We're cool. Right. But like I did and you know what? Maybe I still do. Once in a while, like try and put on a front for a pretty girl or something. Of
course.
And then like after maybe a conversation, I'm like, what the fuck was I saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's
I don't know math. I told her I know math. I told her I know every word in the dictionary. She doesn't even listen to my podcast. What the fuck?
And that's a part of life, that's a part of like learning about being secure with who you are and learning like.
And the best feeling is having
being
like
comfortable.
Your best homies around you. And you're just your dumb fucking self, and it's a great time, and they accept you. Like that's a good feeling instead of being a front, and fake, and like nothing comes from it. It's like,
we're pretty lucky to have that though.
Yeah, 100%.
And
I guess I'll just speak out for the people that aren't in our position. I guess like for the people, I mean I don't know. Like I can understand that like people struggling to fit in because like sometimes like you're in in an area or whatever. Maybe you grew up somewhere that you just like don't really get along with anybody. Like maybe like
absolutely.
I don't know, maybe like you're a city boy, but like your parents moved to the country and all of a sudden you're on with country like
or you're a country boy and you're in the city.
Exactly. But like so that can be difficult, right?
Sometimes your image is self-defense, Sometimes you're what you're doing, it's like protecting like, I got to be or I'm going to be fucking called out,
But at the end of the day, I mean, and I think it comes up with like growing up and like just maturing and like I feel like for the most part it happens with people, but like sometimes there's people that just struggle to fit in, maybe that just like I said around wherever they are, but
and I won't let
at the end of the day, like I mean, what it comes down to is just being comfortable with yourself, and that's a really hard thing to do.
And it's a lifelong battle, dude. I still I fucking deal with it all the time.
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with myself, but that doesn't mean that I don't struggle with it from time to time.
Right.
So, but yeah.
I think the hardest thing is trying to be something you're not.
Yeah, because you're constantly telling yourself, well, this is what I want to do, but this is what I feel like I should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if I feel like what I want to do like fails, or if it doesn't go the way I'm hoping it does, then everyone will think, well, yeah, you should have just done what you're supposed to do, not what you want to do. And you're like,
what am I supposed to do?
Exactly. And then you're like, well, but if and I kind of like we were saying, a big part of life is learning from failures and like being able to say like, well, I did what I wanted to do, and it might not have worked out for me, and it didn't. I technically failed, but to me, I didn't fail. I mean, I guess to everyone else, it looks like that's such a hard line to try to figure out for each individual person, because every single person is so different in terms of what their lines are of what's going out of their comfort zone compared to what's going out of a comfort zone for somebody else.
Because like it's failing yourself worse than like failing somebody you're trying to impress.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a weird.
Maybe not at first. It's
Right,
not.
You might not realize it, but like
until it's real, like you
Until,
know,
like,
like
later
until
on-
that person's gone.
yeah, like I mean, like now, like right now, like now that I'm more comfortable with myself, and I look back on those situations that I was like trying to
It's
like,
embarrassing.
and I'm just like, what was I doing?
Oh, I have so many of those moments.
But then, like those are
Learning
moments
moments.
that are those moments that like keep you up at night sometimes when you like you think back, you're like, man, when I was
Sometimes.
like 15 years old, I remember when I did this one.
Why
God,
the
why
fuck
did I
did
do
I
that?
do that?
Oh, why did I? And then you're just like, and you're like, oh yeah, and then when I was like 17, I did this one thing. It's like, fuck, why did I do it?
Yeah,
Why didn't I
exactly.
learn from that time when I was 15? Like, why did I not? All I had to do was take what I did when I was 15 and apply it to when I was 17, and I wouldn't be thinking about this. And then it's like, yeah, and then when you were 22, you did this one dumb fucking thing. You're like, God damn it, why
Here
did
we
I do
go.
that?
Here we go again.
Yeah, dude. But
I mean, like nobody's perfect. You
Right.
know, we all. I mean, whether you're as comfortable as you can be with yourself, like there every once in a while it comes a situation where you might falter a little bit, and you're just like, you know, I mean, like you could be put in an uncomfortable situation. Like, how could I make myself feel more comfortable in this moment?
sure.
And then later on, you're like, that's maybe not what I would have done, but like in the moment, it made me feel comfortable and like more secure.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because it's like, how do you where is the line or the difference between like looking back and dwelling in the past and learning from the past? Like, where, you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
so many times I feel like you sit and you dwell in the past, and that it gives you anxiety for the here and now,
Yeah.
because you're constantly like, okay, I did that, so I got to change this, but you know.
I
But-
feel like
but
that
at the
comes
same
on a whole
time-
another mental health
Yeah,
talk of
exactly.
just letting the past
But at the same
go,
time-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a whole nother fucking talk.
You have to, but we're supposed to learn from the past.
Yeah.
So like, where's that line of like, okay, you learn from the past,
Now
and
let
then
it go.
and now let go of the past. But then like, how do you let go if you're supposed to hold on to those lessons you've learned? And
Because I think you probably just touched on, but like
It's like-
those memories that haunt you from like ways you were trying to be, like
exactly
or, like, moments.
when you're thinking back, oh, when I was 15, I did this.
I was trying to be so cool in front of this group of people,
Yeah.
and it's like you
And then
just were
it's-
an ass.
It's like the statement like forgive but don't forget. Like
Yeah.
forgive yourself. Like like
But I really
did
would
something,
like to
but like don't
forget.
forget about it. And
Sure.
you can learn and like like you maybe like you learn from
No,
it,
I
but
like
it might
that.
happen
Yeah.
again. But you still need to learn to
right. No,
Move
I
on.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to forgive yourself, but be like, all right, but just don't.
and it
just
is
keep it in mind next
Don't
time.
say that again. Just,
and it is. It's
say that
it's
again.
a cool
Yeah.
thing though when you do like, because I have found this, like you were saying, as you get older, it's like I'm so much more comfortable with myself.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I think it's the me being more comfortable with me, but then like the stable group of people who are
Yeah.
around me too, who aren't afraid to be fucking idiots around me.
Yeah.
Like not
I
idiots.
could
in-
be this guy.
You know, like not trying to impress, not trying to be over the top. They're just being dumb because that's who they are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like fun and they're comfortable doing that around me. Like, and I'm comfortable fucking being an idiot around them.
Yeah.
Like a group of friends where you can piss yourself and fucking fall asleep in an alley, and the next morning they're fucking, you know, like cleaning your pants for you or something. Like, hey bud, let's not do that one again, huh, bud?
You know,
like.
yeah, the thing, and the thing is, it's like, it's all about just like getting to know yourself. You know,
Yeah.
just like you meet somebody, like the more you get to know them, the more comfortable you get around them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing about ourselves is like we're always changing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like we're always getting older, we're always maturing, we're always doing different things, going through different things. So we always have to relearn ourselves.
And that's where this quote can come
And that's
in big time.
exactly.
Like,
So it's just like it's always just like relearning yourself and just being comfortable in the moment and like not worrying about things outside of it.
Stop pretending. Stop fucking.
Yeah.
Stop caging yourself. Stop pretending like. And like this is a lifetime quote right here.
yeah.
And for anybody who's listening, is like, because for this hit me dead on. Like, 100%. I can relate to this quote. Where it's understanding that, you are going to put yourself in situations where you're not supposed to be in. And it's going to be a battle to get out of it. But at the end of the day, when you always have that voice in your head telling you what to do.
Yeah.
And as much as you push it away, it always comes back. Once you listen to it, it's like being fucking freed, basically. You know what I mean? And and just allowing yourself to be natural and organic, be your who you're supposed to be, and that's gonna be kind of a fucked up, weird person at times and a mess of a person. But at the end of the day, at least it's who you are and what you feel, and not what somebody else thinks or what they feel or what other people think of you. Basically, it's poisonous to portray yourself as somebody who other people want you to be, or you think you should be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is.
Damn, this is a good one.
Yeah, and we
like this a lot.
One of the very end of the quote, you are above everything distressing. I think to keep that in the expect for myself, who's constantly stressed out about something. There's always something I should be doing. There's always I'm not doing enough. I should be doing this. I'm not. But if you just if you can keep in the forefront of your brain that's okay, that's just who you are. You are just a person who's constantly gonna be like this. Prioritize it. What do you want to surrender to? What do you want to surrender your stress to? Do you want to surrender your stress to being stressful, constant just stress about being stressed? Or do you want to stress about a specific goal you have in mind and then let that push you and let that be your stress every day? And don't let the fact that you're stress you out. Be like, okay, I have this goal, and why am I not accomplishing it? And then let that stress you out. And if you truly have a goal, maybe that will help. I don't know. I'm trying to apply this to myself and think okay, maybe if I can block all others, if I can just say, okay, I want to just stress about 3 things, and everything else whatever.
Yeah.
And maybe that can help eliminating some of that outside noise of you didn't, whatever it is, you didn't have a good breakfast today. You're just. It's going to be a bad, or whatever, you tell yourself, and just be okay, well, it doesn't matter as long as I get this done.
Yeah.
As long as I have accomplished this part of my goal. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but maybe just knowing that we are stressful people in general.
And to add on to that, I think I mentioned this maybe last week, is I listened to a talk with some guy talking about anxiety and stress. He kind of brought up the point of if you weren't stressed and had no anxiety, then you'd be dead. Right. There's a reason that if you look at it in another way, anxiety is a way of your body and your mind alerting you that you're actively thinking or trying to change something. I'm so anxious because I didn't get enough sleep last night and I have to work tomorrow, or I didn't eat healthy enough today, or I maybe didn't call to pay my bills today, or I didn't talk to my parents enough, or any little thing anxiety involves is fucking paralyzing as anxiety can be. As a guy who experiences it every day, thinking about it in that way helped me, where it's okay, well, you're super anxious about this today because you drank too much the past week. Well, you're anxious because you're not taking care of yourself. So that's good. If you didn't have anybody in your head letting you know, hey, man, slow the fuck down.
Right.
Or, eat a little healthier, or wake up earlier, take some time for yourself. In a way, and this has actually helped me in a tiny sense where, being able to understand my anxiety. I'm fucking freaking out about this all day. let's take 5 minutes to think, okay, why is my mind doing this to me? And then you think about it, and your anxiety goes down a little bit. You're still anxious about it until you act on it, but in a sense, anxiety can be taken in a good manner where it's like, it's kind of a fucking alarm clock for your brain. It's like, hey, man, we got to do this. Wake up, you know, like fucking take a jog, say hi to your family, fucking, you know, get more work done today. We're in a sense like, you know, I don't know if this has anything to do with this, or like, be yourself. Hey, man, last night you were a fucking asshole. You didn't even act like yourself. You treated a person like shit. Wake up, be yourself. Clear your mind a little bit. And I don't know if everybody thinks like this, but like I constantly have a fucking voice in my head all the time. Rolling, telling just random shit, but a lot of times just rolling through everything I'm doing all the time. And like for me, it's like if I don't take time to listen to this craziness inside my head, then just keeps fucking talking. It's like your annoying friend where it's like,
yeah,
you just ignore him. He keeps talking. And finally, you're like, all right, dude, what the fuck you want to talk about?
Well, yeah, and the tough thing is when you don't act on what that alarm clock in your brain is telling you to do, and then
alarm clock keeps going off.
You put it off,
Snooze.
and then it goes off.
Snooze,
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 keep snoozing it and snoozing it, and then the anxiety just keeps building and building. So yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Examine your anxiety. Take a second to reflect on.
Let it be loud for a little bit. Allow it to be loud.
And just reflect on it and say what like you say, why? Ask yourself, why am I thinking this way?
Because have either of you ever had like paralyzing anxiety to the point where like
I've thrown up from like being anxious.
Yeah,
so
we're like
much.
a day. We're like you feel it and you're like, okay, you're good, but then it's like
you just like sit
whoa,
there,
dude, I don't feel good.
You sit there like so anxious that you're like, I'm like so focused on being anxious, trying to fix it that you're like you can't do anything about it.
Like in this stress too, and like anything where it's like,
because like you get so stressed, you're just like, I'm so stressed about everything, so stressed about being stressed that I just need to like sit here for a second, but that second turns into.
And I've just forced myself to just be like, in those moments, especially where it's like, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, all right, well, let's just stop everything I'm doing and just listen to what the fuck my mind is saying. Like, why am I anxious? And I mean, it kind of has calmed me down. Well, not like completely, but given me a chance to be like, at least understand, like, okay, you're not having a fucking heart attack. You just haven't done this or that. So, like, listen to it. Let your fucking mind yell. Don't, I don't know. The mind's a fucking crazy place.
It definitely is. It just keeps going around and around, and she never stops going.
Hey, man, but be yourself.
It is. It is important to figure out who you are. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of maturing.
And we don't have too much fucking time to live our own life and be happy with who we are, so.
Just, it's okay. It's just okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Grayson. One more drink and
Grayson.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
Hey, hell of a fucking. All right, before I start getting anxious, let's fucking.
Yeah.
Let's. Hey, good. Hey, good talk.
It was good mental health talk. I think we walked
important.
away with,
things.
Find out. Try to examine who you are, and obviously, I don't think it's always going to be apparent right away.
No.
You're not going to be able to just sit down and be like, yep. Some people...
It's a lifelong thing.
Some people, yes, they know...
Like I said, you're always changing. Like, you just got to be conscious.
Some people know who they are and what they're going to do, and they have a plan set, and they know how to accomplish it. They know how to achieve it. And those...
That's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
but a lot
good
of
for
people
you.
don't, and it takes time to really sit down and examine... where you are, what you're doing, how you've gotten to this point, and then figuring out, I think all three of us are still in the process of doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And, it's like we said, it's a lifelong thing that
Yeah.
it's tough journey, but we're all on it. So,
it's a battle you can handle.
yeah.
You got this.
You got this shit. You
True.
sexy motherfucker. All right, let's mosey on down to
Let's get into Kärel versus the dictionary, huh?
I'm gonna random pick a song for the dictionary to see if it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Kärel feels like spelling some words, making some head turns.
I had these words picked out. They're on my phone.
Hey, what letter we on?
H.
Oh.
But I think I remember some of them, so...
Hey. Ha. Hey. Ho.
Hello.
Hello. HUA.
Hold me accountable.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 38. I'm going to spell some words. Kärel versus the dictionary. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, he is going to be crying after I get him a word for him.
Ooh. Yo.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Hail. Hubbub. Hubris.
Oh, man. Thought I had a joke of the week.
Hurl.
Where'd that go?
Hermitage. Herald.
Hurled.
Hypocritical. Horde. Hummock. Halcyon. Ooh.
What the fuck?
Halcyon. A mythical bird said to be bred at the winter solstice.
That's what I thought.
The hallowed Halcyon haplessly.
Hey, he probably hangs out with the fucking sculpin. The mighty sculpin.
The mighty sculpin. Fuck the mighty Halcyon.
Oh, shit. I'm not prepared for this one.
Holster. Hindsight. Harrowing.
Can you get like a really hard one so I don't
Haven,
misspell a really easy
humdrum,
word?
Headlong. Humane. Hue. Homespun.
What does a horny frog say? Rub it. Sorry. Oh, shit.
Now we have to. Okay, so I've got some H words we need to convene on here. Hail. Oh, heck.
Oh, heck. Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I have anxiety about this one, mates.
So here's my first idea.
Oh, yes. Okay.
All right.
I hate this. I
This
hate
is
that you're
my-
teaming up right now.
Second
Actually-
idea.
Oh, I really like that one.
And I had two other ones. I can't remember. This would be a good one.
Ooh, that is also a pretty good one.
That's
I
not a
feel
bad
like-
one.
Okay.
There's quite a few.
You know, I kind
I
of
think-
figured
I
out
think-
I'm just trying to be a good speller
think-
for the people,
So-
so I have to be true to myself.
think this one.
I like that one because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he's
I like
you'll
it
know
too.
the definition.
Yeah, I like it too. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna roll with this one. All right.
Sound it out.
Sounded that.
All right, folks. Episode
man.
38. Kärel versus the dictionary.
Love it.
We are on to the H words.
Can you guys spell this?
I might have been able to.
Couple try. Yeah, pretty close.
Can I have my focused smoke?
Oh, the old nicotine gun. Pa-chow, pa-chow.
All right.
Last week we were on the G's. Kärel tried to spell gargantuan. He definitely had the definition, but definitely spelt it wrong. The week before that was ferocious.
Fortuitous.
Fortuitous.
Hey, but I had to come back.
Fortuitous.
Fortuitous. That is a fortuitous tiger. Look at the fangs on that fortuitous tiger.
Hip hop anonymous.
Yeah. So those were the past 2 weeks. This week we're on to
man.
the H words. I am very excited about this word.
I love this because I'm so bad on
I love it too.
site. Like I do too. I hate it.
This is going to
Let's
be
do it.
fantastic. The H word for this week is hieroglyphic.
I love this.
Isn't a hieroglyphic like some sort of like symbol for something, right? Or like oh fuck you.
No.
Can we give? You can give me the definition, right? Or
No, you gotta say it, but
I mean, you're based. You're right on there. It's, keep going. Like you're close. Just keep working through your synapses in your brain there. Keep them firing away.
Our S word is gonna be synapses.
Yep. I think. Yeah.
Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphic.
I mean, man, symbol just keep popping in my head. Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure.
Oh, I love this segment.
HYRO. Is that how we start? No.
The paleontologist studied a hieroglyphic.
Are they like the symbols in caves and shit?
Wall. I'm trying to think of how to use it in a singular.
No.
Not quite on the caves.
I said nothing.
Not quite in caves. I mean, I'm sure they were probably in caves. Yeah, I think they had more to do with
Egypt?
the Egyptians. Yeah,
Egyptians. Hieroglyphics.
Keep working through those synapses.
All right, so
synapses.
Hieroglyphics. Yeah.
Hieroglyphic.
Egyptians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I should've gone
It
to
was
high
like. Okay, but above just like symbols, like, can you expound on what are they for? Just symbols,
like forms.
like what? Why did they have hieroglyphics?
Like to tell like years and shit, or like are they numberish?
Numberish.
I have to close this because I'm about to fucking shit. Look it up. Give me a clue. Clues.
All right, it was a.
You're about to tell me what it was.
Oh
wait.
Clues. So think of how we construct what we construct words with,
Also, like sentences.
and how they might be used.
So they were like
instead of-
letters?
How do we?
They were letters.
like their writing system.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
A paleontologist studied a wall that comprised of a singular hieroglyphic image.
Okay. So now I gotta spell it.
Hieroglyphic.
Hyro.
Starts with an I.
Fuck yeah. Hip-hop. I was really wrong when I said HY.
Nobody said anything.
I mean, like,
You definitely weren't close.
really?
Understandable, but
I don't fucking know. H I R
Go with your gut.
R.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
I have no idea.
Go with your gut. All right, hieroglyphic. You've got HIR.
RO G L I Is there an F? F? Hi. H-I-R-O. G.
You're on GLIPH, hieroglyph.
I-C-S?
Well, it's just hieroglyphic, so we'll stop at IC.
How bad? How far was I?
You're actually not too far off.
Okay.
You're missing one letter.
Okay, where in the...
And you...
Beginning or end?
You've mixed up another letter. So you're missing one, and you've mixed up one.
Okay. Hyro. Is the beginning of my word right?
Pretty close.
Okay, so the letter you're missing...
8. Is it like literally high at the beginning of the word? H-I-G-H or H-I...
Silent. And it
Not good.
hieroglyphic.
H-I-Y? I don't fucking know. Can I
hieroglyphic.
H-I...
Hieroglyphic.
H-I-E-R-O... G-L...
Okay, so now this is the point in the word where you had a letter I, but it should be a different letter.
E?
Hieroglyph should be a different letter.
H-I-H-Y... H-I-H-Y... Wait.
Okay, so here you are up to this point. Hierogl...
Y...
And then...
F? Wait, what?
Hieroglyph. Now you're on to the fic. So if you remember, all I said was you were missing a letter, which you added, and you mixed up a letter, which you've corrected, and now the rest of it was correct. So if you...
F-I-C? What the fuck?
You had it.
I forgot now.
All right.
I love spelling.
You're almost there. You're so close.
So close.
You're doing so good.
All right.
Fic.
You're Hierogly, fic. And you spelt it correctly. You spelt the fic correctly the first time.
F-I-C-K? But why?
The very first time you spelled... Yeah.
Is it P-H?
There you go.
P-H!
P-H.
I thought it was just...
Fic.
You got the
You got the...
Ick.
I'm so lost.
Start from the beginning. No,
All right, so you're trying to spell hieroglyphic.
C?
And right now you're
K?
Hieroglyph.
Hieroglyph. Ick? I spelled it right the first.
Yep.
I-C?
Yeah!
Oh man.
Woo!
You don't understand what my brain goes through during these
I
things.
saw you having a near seizure.
I think I have seizures in my brain while this happens.
I think we could submit this to become like preschool teachers and like.
I think we could.
Be,
We're basically have our teaching degree.
This is awesome, you guys. And I tell you what, you ask me how to spell it next week? No, I
No,
don't.
No, I didn't. Spell it right now, Carl Foley.
I'm not gonna lie. The very first time you spelt it, again, you weren't that far off.
You weren't.
I'm not.
It's when I'm put under pressure.
Not bullshitting. You weren't. You spelled it Hieroglyphic.
I'm ready for bed after that.
You know, you just missed the E, and you should have put the Y where there's an I. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad. Not
too
too bad,
bad.
guy.
Good
Not
job,
too
Carl.
bad.
And you know what? I hope this makes other people comfortable to just put themselves out there. You know, I can't spell for
Spell
fucking,
a word or two.
I can't spell for dick, so D-I-Q. You know what I mean?
D-I-Q-C. You know what I'm saying?
Y before W and zip after Q. You know what I mean? I fucking hate this segment, ladies and gentlemen.
God, that was great.
That was great.
Oh, I can't smell, but I can spell, bitches. All right, that was Carl versus Dictionary. Oh, shit. Not turn it down, turn it up. Hieroglyphic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell you what,
Man.
found my anxiety in that one, and I wasn't listening to my brain. And I was.
that was tough.
That was tiring for you guys,
That
too.
was a little bit tiring. Because you were so close the first time. And
I
then
just
it was
kept
like,
looking at Seamus like, what am I doing wrong? And you're
I was like,
I was trying not to look at you. I was like, I'm not trying to confuse them.
because the first time you spelt it, you were so close. And then the second time, it was like you kept getting farther and farther away. But, you know.
what did I start with? My definition thought it was numbers. Hey, numbers, letters.
I mean, it was.
What are you gonna
I
do?
think you were just looking for like
a symbol? I said symbol is the
a
start.
language,
Yeah,
like a
language,
communication
writing system.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did I miss most of school?
You might have.
I think you
might
did,
have.
bud. You're doing good.
You might have. You might have. But,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
You're doing great.
Dictionary keeps kicking my ass.
but hey, now we're on to the joke of the week, and usually those are best given by people who have missed a good chunk of school. So,
I think I lost it.
ladies
and gentlemen, will I gather myself back? Just take that in. Go read some hieroglyphics.
smooth jazz coming at you.
Now that you're done thinking.
Man, my heart's still racing. That's the most uncomfortable part of the show for me. I will not lie to you guys. It's not a fun part of the show for me.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That's not like the easiest word to spell.
No, not at all.
So
I mean, that's
and that's the other thing. We don't want to try to find like tricky words. We want to find straight up words that are straight up hard to spell. You know,
we're putting you out there.
I know. I appreciate it.
I don't want to be like a spell no.
K-N-O-W,
yeah, it's like
Carl,
no.
not N-O.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't really found a joke of the week, so we'll just go with it.
Hey, we can just talk a little bit. We'll just hang out. Just hang out a little bit while we're looking for a joke of the week.
Tell you what, never been a big speller, never been good at math.
What are you good at? Sand and wood.
Hey,
and sand and glass, apparently.
No, not yet. Not good at that yet. But I'm good at giving speeches.
Hey, there you go. You're a good talker. You're a good talker.
Good talker. Strong talker. You know? But you know what we're doing right now? By the end of this fucking dictionary, I'll still suck at spelling, but at least
we're going to go at the end of it. Once we hit Z, you do Z. The next week, we're going to go through every word we gave
let's
you.
Just keep it, let's just keep it going back and forth.
Yeah, we should almost okay. All right.
Oh, that's a bad
We
joke.
should we'll print out the full list of 26 words. We'll give them to Carl to study for a week. And then we'll give him a spelling test. Remember in grade school and you had a timed spelling test by the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just...
we need to give me some practice here.
That's what I'm saying. No, we'll give you the list. We're going to give you the list for a whole week so you can study them.
Yeah.
And then we'll just be like, all right, we'll go down. All right, you have a minute to spell each word.
All right.
Hieroglyph.
Let's keep coming up with ideas.
Have you ever studied before, Carl?
I don't know. I usually went out and played Frisbee.
Yeah. At least you're picking up
I
trash.
can toss a goddamn good Frisbee, I'll tell you that much, boy. Oh.
Man, the internet sucks at providing funny jokes.
The internet's very funny, If the internet was funny, there'd be no comedians.
Hey, what's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer? A hooker can wash her crack and resell it. Hey, let's just toss him out there, you know what I mean? Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle? Because his wife died.
No,
I don't even know it.
No. Yeah.
What's the I'm gonna just read these. This could be terrible. I already got canceled from Facebook, so fuck it. What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a life? Maybe not that one.
Why did the sperm cross the road?
I don't know.
Because I put on the wrong sock this morning.
Hey, what's the difference? What does one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
How you hanging?
Hey, if we don't get some support, people will think we're nuts.
I like that
man.
one. I like that one.
How is a girlfriend like a laxative? They both irritate the shit out of you.
What do you do if your wife starts smoking? Slow down and possibly use some lubricant.
Oh, man. What's the difference? Oh, man, I guess. What do a walrus love about a Tupperware party? They always have a lookout for a tight seal. Right. That's pretty funny. Oh, man.
What's the best thing about fingering a gypsy on her period? You get your palm read for free.
Oh my
shit.
God. What's the difference between anal and oral sex?
I
don't know. Oral makes your day, anal makes your whole week. And that was episode 38, Jokes of the Week. All right.
Multiple jokes.
Okay,
that was
after
fun.
all that tough word spelling and good joke telling, I need to just unload by just talking some shit I do know a little shit about.
Let's talk a little pack talk, huh?
God damn it, let's get this shit going. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go. We got a game.
Packers play the
Sunday.
Saints this Sunday in Jacksonville. Let's fucking go.
Roll Pack.
Roll. Motherfucking Pack. The Green Bay Packers are taking on the New Orleans Saints this Sunday in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, they had to move it out of New Orleans.
Yeah, T's and P's to everybody involved in Hurricane Ida.
That means thoughts and prayers, folks. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. I actually just found out what that meant, so I'm using it more often now.
T and P's.
Yeah, T's and P's,
thoughts
you
and
know.
prayers. No, yeah, it's
Tom's and dicks, I thought it meant, but no, it means thoughts, prayers. All right. Thoughts going into this week, Max? Opening week, excitement, Seamus, excitement.
I'm excited. Nervous about our young offensive line. A lot of shuffling around. Elton Jenkins playing left tackle. We got a rookie at center. We got a rookie at right guard.
We got Josh Myers, right center.
Josh Myers and Royce Newman at right guard.
Billy Turner. I like Billy Turner. Big Billy Turner.
And we got Lucas Patrick at left guard. I'm just nervous about the offensive line, but
Nervous, but I'm excited to see the team.
Hey man, I'm excited too. I hope. I mean, I love Billy Turner, but I hope eventually we get to see a little Dennis Kelly from Tennessee, right?
yeah,
Big 6'8", 6'9" boy.
big
Bakhtiari
boy.
team. But no, I'm pretty confident in our offensive line, man, and just excited. We're well-rounded.
Yeah,
Well-rounded
I'd
team.
agree.
Football is back.
Football's
baby.
back.
back.
Football's back tomorrow.
We got
That's not what we're talking about.
So do you remember Randall Cobb's first game with the Packers when he played the Saints?
Yeah, he had a fucking
He had that-
kickoff return and a big diving
Yeah.
tutty.
And that touchdown catch that he had, that was like technically the wrong route.
Yeah, he
broke
ran a
it
slant.
inside
Yeah.
because he saw there was nobody inside.
Yep.
So he's just like, I'm going that way. And Rodgers hit him and he took it to the Haas.
Man, and that's when chemistry started
And
brewing.
he's also the first player to score a touchdown born in like the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, so he was born in like 1990, and he was like the first player to score.
Man.
Being born in the 90s.
Love that.
Dude, we just got depth. That's what I love about this team. I mean, through our tight end, through our offensive linemen, I mean, you know, our seconds are maybe haven't got to see a lot. Maybe in the preseason we did, but we do have depth. And then even through the wide receiver core, I mean, tight ends, we got Mercedes Lewis, Big Bob Ton, MVS, who's supposed to have just a breakout year. I mean, you think about him last year, if he would have just had a little better ball handling, he's faster than any motherfucker who covers him.
Yeah, they were saying he's outrunning Eric Stokes at practice.
Hell yeah, Eric Stokes ran like a 4.2.
Yeah,
4.24.
MVS is. I'm excited. I am pumped to see what he does.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You're gonna double team Tay, and then then you got Lazard and MVS and Cobb and Tanyan and Big Man and
Aaron Jones
and AJ Dillon.
And dude,
what a squad do we have this year?
So I'm excited about the offense. I think, I believe we have a really good offensive line coach. So as much as like that does, you know, the young offensive line makes me nervous, I believe we have a strong coach and foundation there. So now it's kind of onto the defense and seeing, like, all right, is Zadarius Smith going to be healthy the whole game? Is like our defensive line going to be able to hold up, like with basically Kenny Clark, Dean Lowry, Kingsley Kiki, this rookie Sutton, and an undrafted rookie? Like we might be a little thin at D-line.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this is a big year for, you know, Kevin King to prove himself.
Yep.
I mean, our D-backs, man, our secondary is dangerous, is super dangerous. I mean, Darnell Savage hopefully comes out, has a big year. Jair he's proved himself as the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
I mean, he was shut down all last year, and I mean, it's a totally different atmosphere. Playing this year, we got fans, you know, and you don't know who's gonna adjust to what. I mean, you think as a player playing, that energy just kind of radiates on the field, you know, like you have those fans, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see the fuck goes down.
Yeah, I was texting my buddy and just saying, like, I'm excited to see fans again because it, like, with no fans, it makes it feel like just a
scrimmage.
Or even just, like, it makes the violence seem, like, not worth it almost.
Yeah.
You know, when it's just, like, it's just no one's there to, like,
yeah.
It's like you just hear these massive shots and it's just quiet.
Yeah.
It's like, but, like, fans there, it's like, oh, this is why these guys do it. Like, they play because they love the game, but then it's like the whole atmosphere, everything that comes with it. They embrace it. They love it. They feel that energy and
that's the thing about this week. I mean, the two teams have a heavy fan base. Yeah. And they were talking all week on the fan, like, you know, New Orleans reasons they picked Jacksonville. Obviously, I mean, kind of buddy systems. Who's going to allow you to play at their stadium? But then also, you know, you think about it, Rodgers doesn't have the best track record out in the heat.
Right.
They're used. I mean, then travel-wise, I think they said something about, like, you know, I think we'll be able to fill the stadium more than the Packers will. Packer fans will, which
close to home. It's close to home.
For them. Yeah. But Packer fans, I think, travel a little better than people think.
True. Everywhere. They're everywhere.
But I mean the Heat. Like, I mean, LaFleur was saying today in an interview, he's like, he was asked, like, how are you preparing for the Heat down in Jacksonville? And he's like, how do we prepare for the Heat in Green Bay? Put them inside, make them play on turf, and turn the heat up. Like, not gonna wreck our players before heading down to our first game. So
right. Yeah, the big thing, keeping them hydrated, making sure everyone is, like, you know, staying hydrated, eating bananas and drinking shit tons of Gatorade and water, and just because that's what's going to keep you going, you know? Like,
And he was asked that, too. He's like, so, like, are you making your players drink a certain amount of like fluids a week, and he's like, I mean, as long as they piss
Oh,
clear,
yeah,
as long as their pee's clear.
Their pee's clear, yeah.
Like, but I mean, you're professional athletes. You've played, whether
they travel everywhere.
Yeah, and even as a college player, you play around the country. So, I mean, I hate playing in the heat. I always hated playing in the heat. But as a pro athlete, I think you go out and perform no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what you'd like to think these guys treat it as. But
hey, Roger's been in Hawaii for the past 3 months and out in
Well, hey, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not worried about Rodgers getting cramps. I'm worried about our offense and defensive linemen cramping up, and our safeties and cornerbacks and linebackers and fullbacks and tight ends and
staying healthy.
Yeah,
staying very healthy. I mean, especially like on our O-line, having Bakhtiari out for 6 to 7 weeks. And, like, Elton Jenkins can only go play so many positions before somebody else is going to have to step up. But I don't know, man, dude. I'm pretty stoked. I'm excited to see Kabi back.
Yeah, I'm just very excited to see how this team responds kind of to the whole offseason, just all the turmoil and everything, all the dumb questions they had to get asked, I'm excited to see them come out and just be like, they're just ready to win a championship and want to play football, and that's what I'm most excited for.
And I'm super excited. Just the whole league. There's so much hype this year, around say Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence, and then you got the fucking Bears with Justin Fields, and just all these different teams who Mac Jones, dude, and you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just the team of vetties trying to win a fucking Super Bowl. Like,
I think if Brady goes to a Super Bowl, he'll be the first quarterback to take 2 different teams to back-to-back Super Bowls.
Oh, man.
No one's ever done that.
I would love to beat Brady in the NFC again, the championship game again.
Yeah.
Or, do it.
Yeah.
It's a tough road no matter what. I mean, whoever we play,
dude, it's gonna be a long season, guy. Like 17 games, only one team gets a bye.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be a war of attrition. Like who stays healthiest, who avoids COVID protocols the best, who can it's gonna be a constant, just. Like who's hurt, who's in, who's out, like matchups and
staying healthy,
because I mean, continue. Sorry,
I'm saying staying healthy. It's a long season.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one extra game, but
it makes it longer.
Game.
One extra game playing and
like you said, only one team gets a bye.
Playing January fucking 9th. Playing
exactly.
that late.
Yeah.
In Green Bay. It's gonna be
might be another ice
cold,
bowl,
dude.
It's just another ice bowl.
Yeah, I mean, you look through our schedule. It's tough, dude. It's gonna be a tough year. I mean, we start out with the Saints, and is it Teddy Bridgewater, right?
No,
Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston, and then we fucking go 49ers, Bengals. What are the Bengals looking? Who's their quarterback?
Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah, Mr. Burrow. Then the Washington football team, Chiefs, Vikings, Bears, Browns. I mean, it's not.
A lot of the teams that were screw them. They got a lot of young, good quarterbacks now, and a lot of the teams have been stepping it up. Obviously, there's different levels, but I feel like across the board, there's still a pretty good competition between every single team.
Yeah.
You can't just go out and expect to win, because in the past, you could expect to win against the Jets back,
maybe
or the Bengals,
or even
maybe other than the Texans, there's no other team that you'd be yeah, this is gonna be a win for sure.
Think about the Lions this year. I mean, this is their year to. I mean, there's so much hype around them bringing in
so much hype.
Motor City Dan Campbell as their head coach. They got Jared Goff as their quarterback. The NFC North could be tougher than it usually is.
I agree.
I mean, I'm I'm so confident with the Packers this year, but like blindly confident.
It's gonna be they're like either way it's gonna be good games. Like I said, you can't go out to expect to win anymore against some teams. Like you have to go out and play. Like not that they don't, but like you really gotta. But there's be on your top game for all of these teams.
Yeah, there's no team where like their quarterback is basically incompetent.
Yeah.
And, like, usually that's the mark of, like, all right, is this going to be a win or a loss? It's like, all right, what's their quarterback play?
Exactly.
There's really no, like, most teams have a dude that was drafted in either the top 5 or they're very established. Like, they're, like, with the Broncos are starting Teddy Bridgewater, that's kind of iffy, or whoever that guy is out of Missouri that's behind him. And then the Texans are starting Tyrod Taylor. But other than that, like, Dolphins Tua's a little iffy.
But even they stepped it up last year.
I think we have the Cardinals.
Panthers.
They got Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but I think he's like secure and he's dangerous. Like the Panthers with Sam Darnold, that's kind of iffy. But
who the Ravens quarterback? Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Washington football team Fitzmagic. I mean, he's.
Oh man, you can't count him out.
You can't count him out, but like he's not
inconsistent. Yeah.
So that's like what 5 teams that are basically like.
Did we play the Dolphins?
But even still,
Tua was a top 5 pick. Yeah. Kyler Murray was the number 1 pick, and he's like a crazy. He's an amazing athlete.
Yeah, he is.
You never know what he's gonna do.
Yo, I'm pumped to watch us play the Rams. I'm excited to see Matthew Stafford in a different unit. Yeah. That's one player I'm rooting for him. Not against us, but like he deserves a good season. He deserves a good fucking team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I've always respected the fucker.
No,
I mean, he's always been like that guy. I don't know, like
I definitely respect him. I don't.
I think I talked to you about this not long ago. He reminds me of Brett Favre a little bit. Not the same standard, but
toughness.
But he's still the same toughness and like still like a gunslinger.
Yeah,
but not on the same level. I mean, Brett Favre is Brett Favre, you know what I mean. But I do see him like just like the overall toughness and just kind of like.
No, he'll perform. He can
slinging.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the quarterbacks that's like, he's not scared to try to fit it into like triple. Where like that's what Favre was like.
Exactly.
He's like, nah, I'll get it in there.
Exactly.
I can do it. Not even so. Yeah. No, I totally get that. And there's not many quarterbacks that I think think that way.
No.
Where they just have supreme confidence.
Like I'm gonna make it happen.
Right.
Dude, I'm just pumped for like. This is the most excited I've ever seen to watch Rodgers play.
Yeah,
I'm so excited about this team this year.
Dude,
I think he's so on point with this offense and what LaFleur wants to do that like it's gonna be scary how good he can be.
That's what makes me nervous too. It's just like my hopes are up. My hopes are up high, and I mean they always are. I guess with the Packers, like I mean I expect to be in it.
Something just feels different this season though. It just feels a little different.
To me, it's like if we lose first round of a playoff, like who knows what the fuck our team's gonna look like next year?
It's gonna be.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It could be next year. We could be like, I hope Love fucking brings it.
Yeah.
Like Devontae could be gone. A lot of guys could be gone after this year. It's a big year for the Packers. Like, I'm not gonna say it's the last dance bullshit, but like, we got to bring her.
Got to bring it. And I think everybody has that mentality, too, which is why I'm so excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, like, what if they bring Rodgers back, but they can't get Devontae to come back? You know, like one of those situations. And then
would you rather have Devontae or Rodgers?
Rodgers.
Yeah.
But I'm just it'd be so interesting because of how much Rodgers loves Devontae.
Yeah.
And if they're like
probably just bring back Kumaro.
But like what if Rodgers if he's on such a good page with the front office that he actually comes back, but then the front office doesn't get Devontae, like
dude, I don't know, man. Like, anyway. Dude, I'm like I said, dude, just to see MVS, the things like just Rodgers has always talked him up. I mean, it sucks that Funches doesn't get to sport the green and gold.
It does suck.
I was excited to see him. He had a good camp, but
So, yeah, I was really curious to see how he would fit in with the wide receiver group.
God, we got depth.
But yeah, no.
We have fucking depth.
I like where we're at. We're excited to watch this game on Sunday. What is it? The 3:30 game?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So in Jacksonville, it's not in New Orleans where it was originally scheduled, which has its pros and cons. Obviously Jacksonville hot, outdoors, but you don't have to deal with the noise of the Superdome. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's a wash, but
let's see how hot it's supposed to be out in Jacksonville on Sunday. 85 and rainy.
Oh, a little rain.
Oh, this is
fuck.
That's
humidity only 73%.
What?
I think it was about 90% this week.
Yeah, dude.
Golly.
Man,
It
I
should
don't
be
know.
all right.
I'm
It'll
saying
be
just
good, yeah.
fucking football's back.
Football
I'm so
season's
stoked.
back. HUA crew is back in the stew.
Oh man,
All is right in the
All
world.
is right in the world. We got our monthly challenge goals and everything mapped out for
Yeah,
us
dude,
and
yeah.
mapped out for success. We've got our weekly challenge. We are going to come up with a business idea.
real quick.
Yeah.
What do you guys think the score of the game's gonna be?
Oh yeah. Would you got a score in mind?
Thinking.
All right, I'm gonna say. Let me think about it by creating a. Do I have one of these already?
I got a score.
All right, let's see this. Backer scores.
And this is the first time we're facing the Saints without Breezy in a long time.
Is that who?
Drew Brees. Oh, he retired. He is. He's hot.
That changes my score. I completely forgot about that. Who's their quarterback? Teddy?
Jameis. I'm gonna go. Pack 34. Saints. Oh man, Saints. I'm gonna go 31.
All right. I'm gonna go. 28. The pack.
I like that score. 28-24.
I was gonna go Pack 34. Saints 21.
21.
Lose your shotguns a beer at the winner.
Fair.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, the Packers
right.
are back. Who is back? We had a good time.
Yes, sir, we did.
Got
Yes,
deep
we
in the
did.
mental, deep in the pack, deep in the jokes. I fucking
Man, Carl couldn't spell for shit. Nothing new there.
nope.
God damn, we like I said, we mapped out.
I blame it on YouTube for not giving me any like homework assignments, not making me try and spell.
Read a dictionary.
All right, thank you. Hold me accountable.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
Yeah. All right.
Come on now.
Hell of an
All
episode.
right, we mapped out our new monthly challenge goals. Mapped them out for success. We're gonna knock this shit out of the park. Seamus is gonna play a little guitar. Carl's gonna keep working on this milk jug. I'm gonna keep working on writing.
Let's go, Shakespeare.
And we've got our weekly challenge of coming up with a business
And if you
idea.
don't fucking
And if
come
we
back
don't-
with one, you're taking a shot of hot sauce.
Taking a shot of hot sauce. And what a show, fellas.
What
Good
a
shit.
show.
Episode 38 in the books.
In the boy, go Pack.
Hey,
Hey,
go
roll
Pack.
Pack,
Go
baby.
Pack. Seamus, Max. Hey, thanks for joining me.
Hey, man.
Thanks for having me join you.
It's good to be back,
good to see ya.
boys.
Good to hang out.
Shout out everybody
go.
out there. Go Pack. Episode 38.
Go.
We done with it.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.